And we're live, everybody. What is going on? Why does it look like this is... Let me close something real quick. I don't think this is going to work. No, we're going to close this. Almost seemed like it was... Like the audio, like my voice wasn't matching up right.
Well, if it has anything to do with my internet, it's probably messing it up.
No, it's probably mine.
Because mine is. And you know what's sad I was thinking about the other day is, and it's interesting. Hold on, I'm going to go.
What was...
I had to mute the video stream.
Oh, okay.
Because I just pulled up the chat and stuff. I was thinking about how we all thought we were saving all this money because we dropped cable or we dropped satellite dish and we just started watching TV through our internet.
Yeah.
And now it's just, no, we're not saving money. It's just as expensive as it was before, and it's using up all the
bandwidth.
The internet speed.
Now, see, I don't really have that problem, fortunately, because I went from over $200 a month from cable down to $80 a month with just fiber. And yeah, I guess I got I live a little bit closer to civilization, so I can get some better internet than what you can.
Okay. But we didn't even get to upgrade our internet, and we still have the same shitty internet, and we're paying just as much for TV as we were for the satellite dish, and because we don't have cable here.
Yeah.
So I was like thinking about it the other day. So who else out there? I just feel so bad. I have been like in another world. I feel like lately.
Let's see. This is what, first one in 3 weeks I've done. I'm like out of it and trying to get shit to match up. Let's see. Janine was in early. She's at dinner right now. Maybe she'll pop back after she gets done eating. James Rivera, going on Buick. Bigfoot, what's up? Chasing Clouds. He's going to try to get back in as well. Arnie S, what's up? Cherokee, what's up? Cherokee. Fiddy's in the house. Fiddy sent. Kerplop is here. He's working on the new house. Ooh.
Oh, that's exciting.
It's exciting and a lot of work. So yeah.
Oh wait, whoa! Did you say Chasing Clouds here? And I need to figure out how to. And I looked for him on Facebook. I don't know if he's on Facebook. Is he?
I don't think he is. I don't think he is.
So anyway, I got his prize package that I won through the thing with. Anyway, I'm not getting my words out good tonight, so I apologize. But I got it, and it was awesome, and I wanted to say thank you. And then I never was back on air to say it, and I couldn't send you a message. So anyway, thank you so much. Awesome. And that was it. Sorry.
We got Ricky Mahoney's here. We got Net Reality. What's up, Graham? Yeah, I saw there was another Graham Pugs and mentioned had passed away, and I was like, I looked like, okay, well, it's not the Graham I know, but unfortunate nonetheless. But I'm just glad it wasn't you, Graham.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's been a rough year.
Yeah, well, and prayers going out to Eric Sutherland and his family. I'm not sure if you remember Eric. He used to hang around a lot of chats. He's in the hospital right now. He took a turn south, so hopefully he's okay. I think it might be the Backstreet Boys reunion. I'm not quite sure. It may have been him.
I've heard there's new members been added to that, so or strains, whatever you want to say.
Oh yeah, well now they're doing corporate sponsors. What's it called, Omnicron or whatever? Sounds like a corporate sponsorship to me. But actually, that was a movie. It was a science fiction satire movie made back in 1963 with the same name, which is weird.
Wait, what happened?
What happened?
Well, I have the stream up, and then it just went. It's probably my internet again. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
I thought this. It didn't. Okay. Sorry.
There, TJ.
Yay! Hi.
What's up, brother?
Howdy. Well, I tried to get the boy to bed. Mrs. said he can stay up, so you see the little guy run in all of a sudden, just because he's got to come get love and then go to bed.
Yeah, it's all good.
gotta pick your battles with your kids. That's what I learned a while ago.
I'm just.
Girls.
Yeah, I pick a lot of battles. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, let's see. Tam is in chat as Tam B Design.
Oh shit. Hold on, let me fix that. Oh, well, I hate to go in like watching Adobe like video stuff and be in there as Tam Babes and people because it's so controversial. Anyway, never
Yeah,
mind.
I know. I know what you're saying.
Let me switch. Let me switch.
I have. Yeah, like when I go in and comment on the like the Blackstone cooking stuff and everything that I've been following, it's like. Well, I do most of it on my phone, and to switch accounts on my phone, and just like fuck it. Nowadays know me as Daytime Frank there too. So.
Well, that's not so much as a, well,
Mhm.
they probably think you're like a
They probably don't know what the hell I am.
pervert or something.
Hey, I didn't.
Yeah, they
I
probably think
did
you're
not
a
mention Cuomo. It took me 8 minutes. I didn't mention Cuomo or Stan Glantz, since we're talking about perverts.
There's a long list of those. Do we need to continue?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're just ones that are like the biggest enemies of our state right now. I guess you could say the state of vaping.
Well, some of them right now probably aren't going to last very long, so we don't have to worry about them much longer.
Yeah, exactly. KVK, what is up, Clayton?
Hey, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, because now you have Chris Cuomo just got the axe over on CNN. It's like, bye, Fredo. Later, dude.
Oh, really? See, I don't even, let me just tell you, and I saw a meme today. Do you want to cut stress out of your life? Don't watch the news. And there was something else, I don't remember what it was, but I don't watch the news. I just don't listen to it. I don't, and somebody else say something, I'll go like, really? I don't know. It's nice to live in ignorance.
Oh, it is. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, so
So for the 10 people that are in chat that don't know TJ is the host of the Cloudy Bunker on the Golf T Vapes channel on Wednesday evenings. Now you just moved your time up to, you're starting at 10 p.m. now Eastern, so 9 p.m. Central.
Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern, moved up a half an hour. I was sick of going to bed late because I'm up at the butt ass crack of dawn for work. So I'm past the point of worrying about if I step on somebody else's toes.
No, there's like,
I've been doing this for 5-6 years now. At this point, I don't give a flying fuck if I step on somebody's
Nope.
toes or not.
No, there's so much content out there that if you do, you do. You can't really help it. I mean, if you're waiting for an opening, you're never going to go on.
No, and that was the thing is I did wait for an opening. That's why it was always 9:30 for so long.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? All of a sudden I had enough of it. And I was starting to get burnt out over this last couple of months. I was like, oh, let's change it up, bring it back a little bit, see if that helps the burnout a little bit.
Yeah, that's like I said, I just took another couple of weeks off and just, I mean, my work schedule's gotten really jacked up lately. There's actually, automakers are getting chips. They're pushing inventory. Now, I was just told today there's a new Honda dealership that's opening in Raleigh, and it's funny when it's Reggie Jackson Honda, and I'm like, his old ass is messing with car dealerships? I didn't even know.
Yeah, you got to figure out how to keep money in your pocket somehow.
I guess. Well, you figure he wasn't, in the golden age, $100 million contracts, so. I see Rocky Tooney's out there. I see Dave Marsh. What's up, Dave? So people are slowly starting to file in. Let's say the title of tonight's show is "Got Wood." Anybody that been following what goes on with my Twitter warriors out there, and some of the stories it has found its way over to Facebook and places like that. Our good buddy Stanton Glantz has decided that in his infinite research that he does to protect all of us, that vaping causes erectile dysfunction. Now, I'm the type of scumbag. I'm the type of scumbag. I urge every able-bodied male out there that's not camera shy, go to Professor Glantz on Twitter and send him a DM and show him that you do not suffer from erectile dysfunction. I think he really would enjoy that.
Well,
Oh,
and
you're gonna show him. Like,
You might as well. Yeah.
if you're camera shy, just pitch a tent
There you go.
and take a big vape, blow it right at your tent, and you're fucking good.
There you go. And that works too. I mean, Grant, I would probably have to come up with a new Twitter account if I did that because I'd probably get thrown.
yeah.
But
Oh, that's why I say
It doesn't affect women at all. I'll just have to say that I don't suffer from any dysfunction in that department.
No. Well, what it comes down to is, and this is where he's just twisting science for his own narrative.
Yeah.
We all smoked. 99% of us, is probably everybody that follows this channel, smoked. What people, some people, they've had health issues before they started vaping, and one of their health issues may have been ED. And it's now that they're vaping, oh, well, see, vaping caused it. No, maybe they had it before they started vaping.
It's like when they did the survey, have you had a heart attack? Have you had a stroke? They didn't go into account, did they have it prior to vaping, or was it an issue non-related? They didn't do any
That's
of that.
because they're
research
just looking for
before.
correlation. They're not actually looking for
Right,
causation.
exactly.
Correlation doesn't mean causation. Vice versa.
Right.
Just
Exactly.
because you had it doesn't mean it came from this, because you could have had it before X.
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of people in the community that, came into this in not great of health. And
Right.
and it may not have even do with smoking. They may be 450 pounds and been eating cheeseburgers, and their arteries are clogged up, and high blood pressure or low blood pressure and all that. And I mean, there's a urologist that I follow on YouTube. She's really good. She does a lot of she does not just men's health. She does everything. She's a pelvic surgeon. Her name is Rena Malik. She's not bad to look at on the eyes either, but she doesn't advertise that. But she actually puts out really good information. And it's funny because this week she just put a thing out talking about sildenafil and tadalafil, the differences and why you would take either one. Exactly, Rocky. Yeah. You're not having any problems. I don't have any problems. TJ doesn't have any problems. We know Friction doesn't have any problems because he had his shit so good he had to get it done twice.
Well, when I first met him and I heard how many kids, I'm like, just don't look at me. I mean, I know that's not how it happens, but still, I've taken no chances.
Exactly.
If your drill sergeant stands at attention, does what it's supposed to, fuck, it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Although there are some people I do know that they just look at somebody and bam.
Now, and it was on a news thing on my iPad or something about what's the new epidemic now that people take instead of the drug for pain, and it was in a vape pen at a school, and I think it was
fentanyl.
here in Georgia.
Yeah, fentanyl. No, it was in Tennessee. You're close. It was in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah. But now it's all like that's all in the news. Is it infecting your vape? And like, what? People know.
Well, the funny thing about that is that was the clickbait article, but then if you got into the article, they or the next day or something, there was a retraction saying, "Oh yeah, no, there was no fentanyl found in that vape. It was the story was printed wrong
Still
or something."
publishing it now. I mean, it's still being talked about today.
Yeah, and then you just had a case in the UK where a woman was in a store, and she had a battery in her pocket with her keys and her change. And we know what happens when you have a hot battery in your pocket. What's going to happen? And it happened. Yeah, exactly. Battery cases are cheap.
And I know I just bought a shitload of batteries, and every one of them came with cases. So there's no excuse.
No, there's no excuse. I don't care if you're in the UK or US or wherever. It's not hard to get battery cases.
Oh, if you're fucking with lithium-ion batteries, protection should be your first bet.
Yes.
Kind of like you don't go into a whorehouse without a rubber. Same concept.
Exactly. Tommy V's in the house. What's up, Tommy? So, TJ, for people that don't know you, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Well, birthday next Saturday, so
happy early birthday.
Shitey, but those who don't know, I've been around the community since 2015. Nope, 2016. I take that back.
Okay, yes, we started around the same
'Cause it
time.
was right after my son was born. So
Okay.
I quit smoking via vaping, even though I was not planning on quitting. As you don't know, it literally took me 3 days to go from cigarettes to vaping full blown. Just jump ship.
Excellent.
Now, as far as mixing is concerned, I've only been steadily, heavily mixing now for about a year and a half. I was doing things like um,
You were doing one shots and stuff,
one
right?
shots and things like that. So
Mhm.
I understood the concepts, but actually coming up with my own recipes and things like that, I've only been doing for about a year and a half. So I'm fairly new to that portion of it. However, I'm pretty goddamn comfortable with it at this point.
Yes.
You're doing awesome. I've seen some of your recipes. You're jamming.
Yeah, usually about every Thursday I wake up and I have an email that TJ put out a new recipe.
Yep, and that's the only time I ever post any recipes that I do or ones that I do live, and I post them whether they're fucking good or not. Because my thought is, if I'm showing people that it doesn't matter if you show your fuck ups, as long as you're learning from them and progressing, that's all that matters. Not to mention that idea that I had might give somebody else an idea to try to adjust some things and make it their own. Because look, in, I I know for a fact, just from personal and talking to other people, there are going to be days when you can't figure out what the fucking mix.
Yeah.
So there are days where I will go and I will scroll and scroll and scroll through ELR, just clicking on random recipes just to see what they are, to see if it gives me an idea of something to do. Because there's some days I'm absolutely fucking brain dead on what I want to
Oh yeah.
mix. But yeah, what started out as just a bullshitting show so I could hang out with everybody in the vaping community is now turned into a mixing and talking shit. And every once in a great while now, and I say every once in a great while because it's been about once a year, I'll do a random Saturday I'm getting shitty show.
Yep. Yeah.
Those are pretty few and far between, whereas that used to be a pretty common thing. And I say common loosely because I don't generally do that every Saturday because, well, I mean, fuck, I'm not drinking right now. But
Yeah.
every once in a while I'll get that wild hair in my ass. But
Yeah.
so
I still remember the one where I was on and it was like 1 a.m. and I'm doing basically a Waffle House review because the wife stopped at Waffle House and I'm shit faced. I'm eating hash browns on on your stream and yeah. And then that's when I still had the Sunday show and everyone asked me the next day, well, how'd they come out? I said like Teflon.
clean punch, yeah. So but those of you who aren't aware, I guess 9:30, like you said earlier, Wednesday night, that's Central Time.
Well, now you're going 9 o'clock Central, right?
Or yeah, 9 o'clock. Jesus. Hey, this week was the first week.
Yeah,
You
but
got a little slack here.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So every Wednesday I'm there, and then Thursdays I'm still on YouTube just talking about MMA with Meter because I'm a big MMA fan. So right
Yes.
now I'm actually cutting into my MMA time because there's fights on right now. But I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? We've been talking about this a lot for a while.
For months, yeah.
Months and months. I was like, well, yeah, fuck it. This card isn't that big, so I'll miss some of it. Not
Yeah,
a big deal.
there's this app that guy at work was telling me about. It's called Prize Picks, and you can actually bet on MMA. But you can't bet on the winners, but you can bet on the fight time, over under.
Oh, they'll let you do over under, but not
And
the fight.
let's see, and significant strikes, how many of them, and takedowns. So it's interesting.
It's a different way to go about it, I guess.
Yeah, well, I guess to keep this site where they can, be more legal in more states, they can't just do like, winners and losers, because then it's considered sports betting. This is more individual, like they call it like real money fantasy sports or something. Like the other night, I put money on it the other night and it had one of them, match dollar for dollar deposit bonuses. So I'm like, all right, I'll go ahead, I'll give it a try. And I saw the Thursday night game, Dallas, New Orleans. They had Taysom Hill over under 35 yards rushing, and they had Dak Prescott over under 250 yards passing. I'm like, well, there's a good parlay right there. It was paid 3-1 odds. Well, Taysom Hill had 100 yards rushing.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott was well on his way to 250. Halfway through the fourth quarter, he throws an interception. Next thing you know, they stop throwing the ball. He ends up like 235. I'm like, son of a bitch. I should never bet on anything that had to do with the Cowboys. Fuck them boys.
Yeah, anybody should know better than that.
Now I'm curious to see what's going to happen tomorrow now because it's been announced that Gardner Minshew is going to be the starting quarterback for the Eagles tomorrow. Jalen Hurts' ankle is not going to be ready to go. I guess give him an extra week with the bye next week. And we're playing the Jets, which in our history we've never lost to, but I think we probably will lose just because the way this season's going, just shit happens.
I don't even know what I'm going to do with myself tomorrow. We have a bye week.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's good because God, they need some people to heal up for fuck's sakes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say I'm definitely looking forward to a bye next week, and we've just been banged up like crazy. I mean, they're saying after the bye we might actually get one of our starting offensive linemen back, Brandon Brooks, and it's like he hasn't played like since week 1.
Yeah, that's what they're hoping on our side with Dave Bakhtiari because he fucking played and he's gonna be a fucking easy Hall of Famer, but he hasn't fucking played all season long because of fucking knee surgery that he had.
Yeah,
and when they pulled him,
I still remember him at the Milwaukee Bucks game, chugging beers, going across with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, Rodgers pussy can't drink a fucking beer like a man.
Yeah, well, now he's got a man bun too, so I'm really starting to question him.
I tried to give him a break once I figured out what the whole fucking hippie hair was about. Once he figured it was for a Halloween costume, but he didn't cut it off right after Halloween.
Yeah,
that's when I had the problem.
Yeah, he still has it. So yeah,
I was like, you know what? I'll give you credit. You fit the bill for the Keanu Reeves thing that you were wanting to go for there.
Oh yeah,
well done. But can we get rid of this shit? You look like a homeless fucking hippie.
Exactly. Dobai, what's up, Dobai? Ronnie Rasmussen, what's up? Yeah, Tom. Yeah, he was the Jacksonville quarterback, and him and Nick Foles were going back and forth. Nick couldn't stay healthy or stop throwing interceptions because we all know Nick Foles is only good if he's in Philadelphia. Outside of that, he doesn't play worth a shit anywhere else. That's why he's the third stringer for the Bears, and he didn't want to come back to Philly or he'd be back. So,
to be quite honest, being the third stringer for the Bears, he could probably play first string and do pretty good.
Yeah, well, the Bears they're a dumpster fire again too.
Yeah.
The only reason why they're not in last place in the NFC North is because Detroit's there.
Yep. Although just listening to the Bears crowd on firing the coach, man, it's a pretty tall tale sign of what's going on there.
Yeah, I mean, he almost got fired before Thanksgiving. Yeah. And the Bears don't fire coaches mid-season.
No, which is surprising because as loud as that stadium was, geez, shit.
Yeah.
God forbid you listen to your faithful. Look, as much as I hate the Bears, their fans are fucking faithful.
Oh, yeah. They have to be.
So, you got to take the good with the bad. I mean, granted, they're still all living off of that 85 season. I mean, fucking.
Oh, that's funny you mentioned that. One Halloween day, my wife's down in Naples, Florida, with visiting the grandbaby, and she's in some bougie little shopping area, and she sees this guy dressed like Ditka. She goes, "Oh, it's a really good Halloween costume." The guy's wife says, "That's not a costume. It was Ditka." He still wears the bear sweater and the whole. I mean.
Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Although I guess
but it's 85 degrees, Naples, Florida, and you're wearing a fucking bear sweater.
On Halloween, it makes sense. That's probably the one day of the year he's able to get out of the house and people go, "Nice costume," and he can just nod. He doesn't have to say anything because if he says anything, it'll fuck up his fucking cover.
Exactly.
Just gotta find a buddy who looks like Chris Farley to walk around next to him and it'd be all right.
That bears. Forrest, what's up, Forrest? Leo Barry, what's going on? Yeah, so actually the wife is flying back down on Tuesday to meet the new grandbaby that was born Tuesday before Thanksgiving. 3 weeks early and was still 7.5 pounds.
But
Jesus Christ.
my daughter's visiting her boyfriend this week.
This
month, the whole month.
So 9 months from now, you may be a grandmother.
So September, all right.
That's what I said.
I'll see you in September.
Late August, early September, right around our birthdays, Tam. So yeah, there we go.
My birthday, yeah, that's what I was about to say. Happy birthday, Grandma. Yeah.
I can't say no. My oldest daughter, she blessed me with being a grandfather before I was 40. I'm like, you're such a bitch. I was like, just hold off.
40, at least I'm 50, so.
Yeah, I was 39 when my oldest grandson was born.
See, my nephew, he is 18 years old now, which that would have been 2003. My mom is, what is she? 50. She would have been around your age.
Oh,
when my
okay.
nephew was born. Around that 39.
She was like,
Yeah.
oh, when her first
Oh, no.
grandkid was born. Oh, I thought you meant when she had her last baby, and I was like, oh God.
No, my mom's last baby was 28 years ago.
Okay, your
Okay.
your youngest sibling is 28.
Yeah, my youngest sibling is actually 25, but my mom's youngest is 20.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And
youngest
I've got halves.
baby's-
Yeah,
My youngest baby's 13, so
yeah.
I
My youngest is
don't
18
want-
now, and she's out and about with her boyfriend, and he's still trying to figure out where he's graduating high school early. He graduates next month, and he had his plan all planned out. And then the kicker for East Carolina hits a long game-winning field goal, and they give him the scholarship. So now he's not going to East Carolina. He was actually picking his classes and was getting ready to enroll, and he was going to be on scholarship. And now he's looking at being a walk-on somewhere and doesn't know what he wants to do now.
wow.
The politics of sports.
Yeah.
Because they lost last week, so they made it 3 rounds into the playoffs here has gotten crazy. It's now 6 rounds of playoffs to win the championship. So they made it to the quarterfinals, and they got beat. And the team that they got beat by lost today or yesterday and last night in the semifinals. So it's like, all right, well, that's just desserts because I listened to the game. My daughter was at the game, and basically the way the broadcasters were calling the game was pretty much what was really going on. It was a lot of bullshit. Like if you could tell some hometown officials and some stuff that wasn't getting called,
Okay.
but that's football though. That shit happens. TJ, what are you vaping on? We've never really talked too much about hardware.
I'm vaping some old shit. I've just got a drop and this Old Faithful, man.
Minikin V2.
Goddamn right. Beat the hell up.
Oh, yeah.
Goddamn
Oh,
the
yeah.
devil's Faithful.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter how many times you drop that son of a bitch, because I've dropped it quite a few, and from like fucking 5 foot up, I've dropped it, and fucker just batteries shoot out everywhere. Batteries up, make sure the casings are all right, stuff them back in. Works
like-
just fine.
That's like my
I
age's
would
legend.
add some rain. Or I mean, you can add milk, like flavor art milk or something. But like I used to get my vape juice at the whatever shop down the road that's closed now. But that used to be what it was TFA Crunchberry, and I think meringue was what it was. And no sweetener was even needed. But I
No,
love
not
that
with
stuff.
TFA
Oh my God.
Crunchberry. TFA and meringue is a sweetener in itself. Meringue and
Yeah,
marshmallow.
I think it was either TFA meringue because that's sweet right there.
Yeah.
And
If
or
you,
you could do flavor art meringue, but
if you're looking for just to add a touch more berry, try something like a Flavor West blueberry at a low percentage, because it's kind of a candy. It'll fall right into that, and up
Yeah,
your berry.
or VSO Huckleberry.
The huckleberry always works too. Yeah.
Or Wonder Flavor's boysenberry raspberry if you really wanted to get sweet and jammy.
And fuck, if it's not sweet enough, add a little bit of sweetener.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I don't add sweeteners to anything I make, so I'm not a super sweet person, though. Apparently, at least that's my understanding from the missus.
Yeah, there you go.
oh my gosh, one of those. I tell John all the time, why do you have to be such an asshole? Come on.
I'm
Is it just
literally-
me?
I finally bring a guest on, and now Tam, you're calling him an asshole. Really? What the fuck?
No, I didn't call him one. I said that to my husband. Is it just a man thing? Or
No, that me. I fit that moniker. I live up to it. I am happy with it.
Oh.
I'm happy to be the asshole.
I own it.
Well,
I own it
he's
too.
just like, he's like, that's just who I am. I'm like, everything that comes out of your mouth is just fullness. What? Why?
Look, if I'm not pissing somebody off or fucking with them, I probably don't like them.
That's right.
Because I won't even
Okay,
talk to
well.
them at that point.
Well, and yeah, I kind of get that. Like, if he's always balling somebody, like, you know, giving them a hard time or something, or smartassy. I say I'm smartassy, sassy, whatever, but he's just an asshole. I don't think he means to be, but he just is. It's all good.
If you want to drop that in chat for me, that's actually what I'm currently vaping. That's what I made on Wednesday. I would do it, but I don't have a wrench over here, so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, here I'll fix that. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this recipe come up. When I saw the name, I was waiting to find like cooling in it, and then I looked at it. I'm like, oh, okay, I get it.
No cooling here. Don't
No,
do the
from them.
WS-23. Not my jam either.
No, mine either. The only reason why I have it
Oh,
is because of
totally.
some other people.
Thank you.
Yeah, TJ,
I'm
go ahead and
just-
throw something else in chat, and I'll go ahead and I'll rent you.
Just a couple of weeks ago, these 2 bottles were full of cookie dough, and I just am draining them dry. Like right now, I gotta mix some more juice. Golf team vape wants to be wrenched right there. See,
I got it.
you working on it?
Yep, done. It done.
There you go. You already posted the recipe, so I don't need to do it.
Yeah,
anymore.
yep. Yeah, I like what
Yeah,
you
I
did.
need to
I
look
like what you
at
did. The only one I don't have is I don't have the VSO Cocoa because I'm a lazy prick and I still have to get with
Have 2. You can't see
get with
it.
Shane and
That cocoa is on point. It does punch above its weight though.
oh, okay.
So it's really good. Like me and Meter were fucking with it. Probably a month and a half, 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And when whatever the hell I came up with, it was more cocoa than what I wanted. I wanted just a light touch cocoa, and I was like, all right, well, the cocoa is really on point. So I was like, well, guess we're fucking with hot cocos this month. So that was the first go around. I was like, I'll make something fairly simple, and I say fairly simple, and there's 7 fucking ingredients in there, but.
Well, I like the combination of the cocoa and the chocolate with the butterscotch ripple.
You can see my
There's salted
here.
caramel in there too.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
can't really see it good. Hold on.
And then you
There
got
we
the
go.
creamy milky
Yeah,
underpants in
okay.
there and the
That's
toasted
the
marshmallow.
entire line of VSO filled up in this thing right here. I just got in a big box.
That's
It's
mostly.
not sorted. Yeah,
Just way the hell over here.
yeah. But I was like, oh my God, I gotta do something with this. Okay, I don't need to be zoomed out that much, but I don't need to be zoomed in either.
Hello.
Right.
Let's say we checking your dental work there, Tim.
Yeah, don't do that either.
Not doing mine right now. I know I'd have popcorn kernels stuck in there from earlier.
Ah.
I've been steadily pulling them out.
Yeah, my daughter brought home half a burger for lunch and from her lunch with her boyfriend. She's like, "Here, Dad, try it. It's really good." It was like this barbecue burger. It was like a,
Do you have the new? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt, and I'm
No,
bad
Tam.
about that. I apologize. But I'm looking at your recipe, and I'm looking at one flavor I got that I want to work with is the butter pecan. Do you have that?
Which butter pecan?
the VSO.
The BSO.
I do not have the BSO butter pecan yet. No.
But I'm just looking at that, going, "Ooh, that butter pecan would be good in that too."
Oh, Rocky Tunes, so my SSA sweet
I just-
cocoa. I don't think I have that yet. I ordered a bunch of SSA when it first came out, and then I've kind of like I haven't really ordered much since as far as SSA stuff.
Yeah, and to be quite honest, I'm behind on my VSO orders too because I'm a big peanut butter fan, and I still haven't gotten Swag's peanut butter yet, and I need to.
Yeah, I don't have that. I'm like I don't think I've had gotten anything in probably a year, which is really bad for me. But I gotta correct it. He had sent me a message
You
a
know,
few
we had the
months
big
ago.
sale Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I know,
I didn't
and I think
You gotta get all his teas are good too, man. Like his orange poke tea and stuff. Those are
yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. I'm that's how far behind I am that I'm like pre teas and all that.
And then his strawberry mute or strawberry raw, as it were. That's on point too.
I got the blueberry raw too, and I want to try that.
I don't have the blueberry raw yet.
I
Now
got raspberry. Well, I got all three, but I don't know what else.
I just have the regular blueberry. I don't even have the V2 yet.
Dang it.
Granted, I'm still a little pissy because I don't have sunseeds, so I can't make a good peanut butter. I end up having to try to adjust with like fucking sweet coconut and things to try to make it work.
Oh, and
It works for
yeah.
what I want to do with it, but the sunseeds would really bang it up, except for that whole fact.
Yeah, well, Sunseed, that's Health Cabin, isn't it? So you're not even gonna find that's like
They
that's
stopped.
That's not.
yeah, they stopped making it. It's kind of like
It's Health Cabin.
Health Cabin Sunseed. Is it Sunseed? Wasn't Health Cabin that made that Sunseed
No,
flavor?
I think it was
That was
Flavor Express.
yeah,
Oh, it is.
I think so.
Oh, okay. So it is still available.
We went over the sauce.
No, I don't think we went over that one, did we? We may have. I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
I'm old and
There's-
forgetful.
The one sunseed I'm looking for, I know they stopped making because
Then
there
what-
was a big ruckus.
Well, then I don't know. Maybe Health Cabin didn't have one. The Health Cabin had the you know, the what is it? The roll.
Yeah, egg
that
roll.
we all like the
Egg roll.
egg roll,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh my
they
gosh.
that you can't get anymore.
Yeah, granted, I mean, it is what it is. I'd work around it, but and most of the things that I'm using peanut butter in, I don't want straight peanut butter anyways. It's usually mixed with something else.
Yeah, I mean, you could throw like coconut and stuff in to try to round out some peanut butter stuff, but
Yeah, this
because for me a lot of peanut butters or even the DX peanut butter still comes out dry to me.
yeah, that's why I'm usually tossing it with like ice creams or custards, things like that to bring some bit of moistness to it.
Exactly.
He said moist.
Moist.
Oh, who was
Nice
that?
sweet velvety tones there.
Yes.
What's up,
Thinking
everybody?
earlier, Adam and his voice here when we were talking about the Bears.
Oh
I'm like, "Who is
God,
Adam?"
I don't even know what that is. The Bears. What's that?
Oh, come on, the Bears. You do it perfect. Yes,
The
you do.
Bears.
Come on.
I ain't even a Bears fan no more. I don't even watch them guys play. They're a bunch of losers over there. Them guys. They can't win a game for Christ's sakes. What's the matter with them?
Hey, they did beat the Lions on Thanksgiving, barely.
Oh yeah, the fucking like losingest team in the NFL.
Yeah, team
Big
that we beat.
accomplishment.
Yeah, we beat them 44-6 in their house
Yeah, exactly.
one Halloween. I think that might have been
Gross.
what it was. They were all dressed up like Lions players, but they really weren't the real team.
I don't understand messages held for review.
I-
Who's reviewing them?
I don't know. I keep clicking Chevy Man's Booyah. I don't know why it does that. I tried to
Because they consider repeated characters spam.
yeah, I tried to dual stream
Oh.
and put this over on Twitch too, but I couldn't get it to work right, so I said fuck it.
You getting fancy and dual streaming? Nope, I'm a single platform kind of person.
Well, I just noted, the way YouTube is hating on us, and like how Mike Vapes was down for a week, and I guess he must have got his stuff straightened out because I saw he put a review up today. And Grim Green couldn't even do his vlog this week because they he got a strike and was down for a week.
Oh, from what I heard was Tuning got a strike. Tuning posted something about he got a strike removed, but he still went and did it on Twitch anyways.
Yeah, and then I guess the streaming gods attacked him anyway because his power went out an hour before he was supposed to go live.
Oh jeez.
Yes, that wonderful California power grid.
Good to see you, Adam.
Likewise, thank you.
So
I do
Adam,
have to work in the morning, but
there's
figured
a
I'd hang out for a little bit.
now, Stanton Glant says that we all must suffer from erectile dysfunction. Is that a problem that you happen to have? Since I didn't think so.
Not at all. Quite the opposite, actually. He's still a healthy boy downstairs.
Yeah, our man.
Granted, I
Stan.
smoked for 20 years only, and I'm only 41. But
Yeah.
yeah, still going good. No complaints.
So how you been, brother? It's been a few weeks.
It's all right. I work in retail, and it's the holidays. So
Yeah. So
it's
you're like
shit.
really just miserable right now. Yep.
I mean, we've been getting Christmas stuff in at the store since like fucking early October.
Well, yeah.
But now it's like a reality where it has to like, get out. Luckily, I don't. I have to handle it, but I don't have to put it out. That's all I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
But I do have to find a place to stick it when it comes in on the truck.
No.
And I believe getting a mess of it again.
Now, has your store been having any trouble keeping employees or getting employees?
Not really, no. I mean, cashiers come and go. Like, that's just how it is at the store. But for the most part, the cashiers that we've had, they've been there for at least a couple months.
Yeah, because I'm seeing now billboards where like places like here they have a barbecue place called Smithfield's. That's a chain. It's mostly, I think, it might be just North Carolina. And billboard $600 sign-on bonus and $15 an hour.
Oh, well, McDonald's is doing shit like that.
Oh, there's a
Where they're
McDonald's.
like-
Dollar Tree over here closed a couple of days because they
Giving
didn't
like
have enough
shit
people.
tons of benefits, like $500 just to sign on, and then
Not Dollar Tree, Dollar
free
General.
Dollar
meals
General,
every
yep.
day, and this
Yeah.
and that, and like, yeah, they're like giving all kinds of incentives for just even applying.
Yeah, there was a food
If you're
distribution.
hired, it's like-
There's a food distribution warehouse here that there's a billboard $40 an hour
Holy shit!
for order pickers and unloaders and loaders.
Wow.
I'm like, and I think the drivers are also getting $40 an hour. I'm like, well, that's bullshit. If the driver is getting the same rate as the warehouse worker, and the driver's got to have a CDL, and the warehouse worker can get high.
I don't really think our problem is getting people hired. It's that our company's cheap and doesn't do stuff like that.
Yeah.
And doesn't like to have full-time employees except for managers. Treats everybody like a schmuck. I don't know. I'm used to it by now. This is my third Christmas at that fucking store.
Oh, damn.
I started in November of
You were there for a
2019.
minute.
Yeah, I've been there for I was there for 2 years last month. It was 2 years.
Wow,
Yeah, so
time's
you're
just going by
you're like
fast.
the grizzled veteran now. I mean, your third Christmas. You're basically
But
telling
when I
the
was with my
telling the rookie
manager-
like, this is what you got to deal with. This is what's going to
Yeah, whenever new people start, they always think I'm a manager because I know where
Yeah.
everything is and how everything is done, and I'm like, no, I just work here part time. Like, what?
When I was
And
a
then,
store manager,
why aren't you a manager?
of this town, if I had somebody last 6 months, it was like amazing. It was like, this is our star employee right now. Especially like a part-time person.
Yep.
Well,
that's why I like it, because it allows me to keep doing music stuff, and I make pretty
Yeah.
good money for the 30 some odd hours I work every week. So
There you go.
I can't complain.
I mean, that's what it all comes down to. Is like, as long as you're happy, that's what That's it.
Yeah, I'm not mad. I'm just bored of Christmas already.
Oh yeah. I say we finally are getting
Ridiculous.
the end of the year push that we were supposed to start getting back in October. So now like Honda, and now we got Tesla again. Tesla hit us up a couple of weeks ago. It's like, hey, we need you 5 loads a day for the rest of the year. And they're paying more now than they did last time. So I'm like, okay, not bad. But my truck's still in the shop. So the truck I'm running is 3,000 pounds heavier than my regular truck. And they still give me the same loads. So it's like, yeah, I'm going around some scales and stuff, because especially with the Teslas, when a load of 79,000, now 82,000, it's like, it's a good thing I've been doing them on the weekends, and scales are usually closed, especially in Georgia. The Georgia scales usually close around 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. Don't reopen again on Monday, so I just breeze right on through. And then North Carolina doesn't really mess with me because I have a pre-pass that I pay for out of my pocket for North Carolina, so I can roll on.
I'll have you know I turned that lamp on just for you since you're sick of Christmas already.
That's acceptable. I was literally wearing Christmas Story PJ pants before I came on here.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. What did I see? I think it must have been downstairs. I saw a tote, and I saw it had the leg lamp in it.
Although, not happy
Yeah,
with
those
what that
three.
does to the rest of just blurring everything out.
Yeah, it whitewashes everything. Yep.
Unfortunately,
He looks like a pink nightmare.
I think I have those same ones.
unfortunately, just a 3-foot variety. Otherwise, it would be in my bay window in my living room, so the whole world could see it.
Like, absolutely.
It's a major award.
Oh, did you
I
see?
won.
Did you see now where Airbnb, the people that own the Home Alone house?
Oh, in Chicago, yeah, they've
Yes.
got
You can rent the Home Alone house?
Yes,
Yeah.
as an Airbnb, and you can set booby traps, and you can do you run through the house and order pizza and do whatever the hell you
I
want.
could just have that la 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 just playing all day.
And they were
Can
doing.
I get a lady to play my mom and go, Kevin?
Yeah, right. And they were doing some kind of contest that you could rent it for like $25 for like one night or something.
Holy crap. That's amazing.
And then the Christmas Story house is in Cleveland, and they renovated that, and now it's like a museum, which is really cool.
Interesting. It's supposed to be Hammond, Indiana.
Yeah.
Next town up.
Yep.
That's where Gene Shepard was from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
And wasn't he a Packers fan? He wasn't a Bears fan, was he? He was a Packers fan, I think, in that movie. Because I remember he was talking shit about the Bears.
Yeah, he's like more like the Chicago Chipmunks.
Yeah, like, oh yeah, monsters in Midway. I don't think so, or something.
Yep.
I mean, I've seen the movie so many hundreds of times.
Yeah, there's the Home Alone house.
Yeah, hey, I broke this mod is like cursed because I broke the outer screen on it. The inner screen's still fine, but the outer plastic broke on me.
Oh, you had some accidentals? I had an accidental yesterday at work with mine. Fell about 5 or 6 feet onto concrete.
It's still good.
Still working.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
like the third time.
Oh, it's still working, but you figure this mod has been a problem child since day one. And I finally got it where the battery rattles is no longer there. And then that happens to it. I'm like, son of a bitch.
This is $20. I never had a problem with it.
Yeah, this one was
It's my smoke.
this was a few $20 bills. What's going on, Mick?
I don't have any mods that cost more than $40, I think.
Oh yeah, dude. This one's probably still my most expensive setup. This was like $180 or something on sale when Steve Kennedy shut down. I patinaed up nice though.
Use Max. Rarely use Max. Once in a while, if I'm feeling frisky.
I am a DNA junkie, so I paid quite a bit for some DNAs.
Yeah, I feel like if I was gonna buy like a bougie mod, it would have to have a DNA 200 or 250.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I like the ability to play, customize and shit.
I did
Get curves. I love that shit.
See, I have it. It was a 75C in my Billy Club, which is a single battery squonker, and it's like I set it up, set up the preheat on it, and that's it. I don't need to I'll screw it up if I
You
start
can
getting
get
too deep into it.
I'll see. I want my wallpaper. I want to change the font. I want to do all kinds of shit.
Yeah, see, that's me. I want to geek it out.
Because we're designers. That's why.
I just want functionality.
Yeah.
I just want it to work.
Tam and I are artists, we're designers.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Does it work and can it withstand a fall or 2 or 10?
Yeah, that's the question. I know DNA, the chip itself is like
Yeah, I
freaking
have
rigid as fuck.
my Reba
Yeah.
that I have. I've dropped it a couple of times.
It's like super tough.
And it's got that leather cushiony back. I mean, it's pretty tough. I have some DNA 75 squonks that I've had since 2016. They still
wow.
work. Yeah, they still banging. I mean, I don't use them like I did, but I've only had, oh my God, I'm not even talking about it because if I do, they will all fuck up at once.
Yep, exactly.
But I've only had like, if I've had a DNA break, it's because the door on it like finally like fell apart or something. That's, you know. So now that I've said that, where's my wood? There we go. Knock on wood. But the big thing, whether you use temperature control or not, the wattage is exact on it. Like it's, you know, perfect. I wouldn't say, I'm not going to say it's perfect, but you get an accurate wattage reading on it. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah, I
say.
just want one that reads the resistance the way it should be, and you know I can lock it in. Especially if you're vaping on stainless steel, you know the resistance jumps. You know once it heats up, and you know sometimes you get almost like a hard short. It seems like just because.
Yeah, Mowgli. I have a bunch of them on there with that hazelnut ice cream. It was a good flavor, and it's hard to get now.
Yeah, because I guess that was one of the flavors that had. It was like tobacco derived or something, and that's was like a lot of Hanks and stuff. That's why.
I think so. Tam used it a bunch. Yeah. It was one of my like ice cream base. Like I used it for ice cream base with.
Yeah, isn't that in? Well, I sorry, never mind. I'm not gonna say the one mix.
Yeah,
I think.
no, it's fine. It's public. He just said it. It's with fried butterscotch ice cream. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I think the one mix that it's in is one of your one shots.
Yeah, that is one. Yeah, it's a public mix. So I need to figure out, like, I don't know that there's a 101 for it, but you can definitely like.
Well, you got vape.
Strobe light.
I know.
You got vape train vanilla ice cream, but I mean French vanilla, but I don't know how that is.
My palate, I get, and I've seen Dave, IDs and Z gets that butyric note from some of their ice creams.
I get that from SSA ice cream. I get almost butyric note from it.
Care for their
Really?
ice creams.
Yeah, it's like really, it's almost
people, like, love
buttery and a little funky to me. I wasn't a huge fan of it.
Yeah, I know a few of the SSA flavors when I started using them. I ran them too high, and they got really fucking weird on me.
Yeah, I may have bumped it up too high.
Like their forest fruit. I tried to go 1-to-1 with FA forest fruit.
And not a good idea.
No, no. That one you got to keep like under 1.
Okay.
Under 1, it's actually not bad, but I've ruined myself with that flavor because I ran it like 3%, and it got so sour and weird that at any percentage now, to me, it's still like muscle memory. It's like I'll never get rid of that flavor now.
Yeah.
So I just don't use it anymore. Oh,
hey.
50 Shades of Cream. Okay. Oh.
New song available. Eddie Nyarson's Born in War. Go buy it. It's $1.
Oh, hell yeah.
You not had 50 Shades of Cream, Frank? You got that. That's smart.
I designed this album cover, by the way. That's a CG baby. He's not real.
Cool.
He's 3D.
Oh, so in 20 years you can't get sued like Nirvana
Nope.
for pain and suffering for some reason?
I'll digitally age him 20 years and make him awesome and not a douche.
There you go.
Familiar with that album cover.
Well, what happened?
Let me ask what mic you're using. Any late night vape show?
Yeah, Mick's
What mic are
Mick,
you using?
yeah, Mick is asking you what mic you're using.
Oh, it's an Audio Technica something or other. I don't remember exactly. Or no, it's a Tascam. This is a Tascam. I can't
Something
remember
for
exactly what model it
professional.
is. It came with the interface, the audio interface that I'm plugged into now.
Oh,
It was
nice.
given to me as a gift. Dude he bought a brand new setup for his podcast and he was like, "Hey man, do you have any use for this?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I do. Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?" And then this pop filter was a gift from Fresh 03. Love you, Fresh. Miss
Yes.
you, brother.
Yeah, we all love Fresh 03.
Yeah, he was
This is a lot.
like, "Dude, you need a pop filter?" And I was like, "Yeah, kind of." I was like, "All right." Like 4 days later, it was at my house.
Oh, damn.
Like, damn, dude.
He's an amazing human being.
Hells
Absolutely.
Is-
He needs to get right and get back doing fucking streams again.
Yeah.
I hope they get him fixed, man. I mean, I've known him since 2005.
And say, yeah, you two fucking went to war together.
Oh
He
no.
Worked
is
for a
just
long
the
fucking time.
example of what to be as a good human
As a good
being.
person, exactly.
Yeah, good human being person. But he's just good.
Yeah, he's just an
So-
absolutely wonderful human being. Period.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no two ways about it. I would imagine since you knew him, before he was sober, I bet he was a lot of fucking fun.
Oh, the stories I could tell. At one point, there was a even though we were both smoking at the time, there was a Fresh and TJ stop smoking program
Oh.
Huh.
where
And
we had basically airsoft guns, and anybody who said they wanted to quit smoking, we'd see them smoking, we'd shoot the shit out of them with them.
Well, that's good.
There's a buddy of mine who I stood up as the best man in his wedding, ironically enough, even after all that, asked me to do it, lives out in California. He goes, I still remember that. That was the worst time for me to ever try to quit smoking.
that's funny as shit, though.
It was a good program. It worked. Like it stopped a lot of nails going into coffins. Not necessarily permanently, but at least temporarily.
Yeah. And hopefully some of them people, after they got out of the military, did quit smoking.
That dude has quit smoking. He hasn't smoked a cigarette in probably, I think the last time he smoked a cigarette was back when I was still smoking in probably like 2010. And that's only because he asked for one when we were on the golf course. I was like, sure. Threw one at him, smoked one, and his wife yelled at me. So I was like, oh, I didn't force him to smoke it. He asked. It's on him.
Yep.
I shouldn't have gave it to him. Granted, his wife didn't like me anyway, so it didn't really fucking matter. But
Yeah.
Always lose.
Yeah, but it probably didn't help. Is I'm best man and giving my best man speech. I basically called her crazy during my best man speech.
Oh,
So,
ouch.
I've got for people who don't know, I have a tattoo of a blind squirrel finding a nut on my fucking left shoulder. And as we're talking to these people, I'm fucking in bag at this wedding. I mean, I'm 3 sheets to the wind. They should never have given me a microphone. I'm going off on how I met him, and I see him doing this on certain things, and I'm like, fuck it. We're already doing it afterwards. Fuck it. So I let shit out of the bag. I was like, yep. Hey, I was like, Chris really reminds me of this tattoo I've got. As I ripped the sleeve off of this fucking rental talks.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Good thing you probably got hope you had the insurance.
I didn't insure it. I also didn't pay for it.
Oh.
father of the bride paid for that shit. He was not happy with me. And I go, yeah, reminds me of this tattoo I've got. Chris is like a blind squirrel and his wife's a nut.
Oh, Jesus.
Right, buddy?
What up, little man?
Yay.
Like, oh, a camera and people. Hi.
So late night vape show. I'm using a Tascam TM78.
Morning, okay, buddy?
If you're still out there and curious. I don't think they make them anymore.
I'll
Honestly,
come
it's
tuck you
probably
in.
been
I'll be
usurped
right
by
back.
something else.
All right.
They have it at Nicotine Giant. Wow. Well, there you go.
Oh, wow. I'm glad
That
they
is
still
the
have it.
mic.
Nicotine Giant? I don't think I ever ordered anything from Nicotine Giant.
I don't think I have either, but I heard they were. I can't believe they still call themselves that.
Yeah, right.
All right. All right, Rocky
See you
Tuning.
later.
Take care, brother.
Rocky.
See you.
I need to start coming up with a recipe. I'm thinking I want to do like a I'm thinking like a cake with like a blueberry jam on top
Mm.
and maybe some whipped cream on top of that.
Oh shit! Sorry.
They changed from RTS vapes to Nicotine Giant.
Yeah, I hope they
seems
didn't.
like-
I hope they didn't pay
Yeah,
anybody
that's
to.
like
Man.
opposite.
Like they should have been
Of
like
what?
RTS.
Just
you know,
RTS and be done with it. Yeah.
Yeah, get nicotine and vaping out of your company name.
Yeah.
Not that I agree with it, but it's the smart thing to do. Noted,
Hey,
noted.
how is their nicotine, by the way? Or should I say that word? How is it? Anyway. 'Cause
This shit
I
good.
heard- Yeah.
RTS supply. Yeah. What
There
the
we go.
fuck?
Yeah, that would've
Make more
worked.
sense. Anything.
I'm thinking using like a white cake.
Like you might as well call your company like we sell the bad shit.
Yeah.
.com.
I'm thinking Flavor West white cake.
He says his RTS Nick from 2015 is still very good.
Oh,
Damn.
from 2015. Awesome. Well, good. That's good to
Holding
know.
up.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, I'm sure you've kept it safe and yeah.
Not
I'm
in
gonna-
like a hot ass garage.
Yeah. Right. Sitting out in the sun. Yeah.
Yeah, just cooking away.
See, I heard an alarm. I'm
No,
like,
I
what the hell's
swear.
that? And I realized it was the TV downstairs. I'm like, oh, good. I'm glad that's what that was. I left TV on for the dogs because I'm like the only one home right now.
Did you leave Animal Planet on, or is it just a random station?
It's just random. I was watching Midnight Mass on Netflix. And I said, screw it, just left it on. For a while.
Oh yes. What do you think of that?
It's interesting. I like it.
Yeah, I watched it and I was like, this is so strange. And then I just kept on, and then I watched the whole thing. And so I couldn't decide if I lost brain cells or I was just like, this is just like bizarre. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good, but yeah.
What do I want to vape in my life? Or do I just want to let somebody on ELR do
You've
the
been
work for
watching
me?
Dexter?
The new one?
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah, the new one.
It's out?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yes.
Interesting.
I love
I liked
me
the
some
original
Dexter.
series.
Oh, I do too.
I can
But
imagine.
this one's good. His son's grown up.
Oh, for sure.
Think about how long it's been since it's been.
Shit, yeah.
I mean, he's not like grown up. He's still in high school, but
There we go. Sorry
Oh,
about that.
yeah. Mowgli says no Dexter spoilers, Tam.
Oh, I'm not. That's why I said I need to shut up. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is really good. But it comes on every Sunday. So there's I haven't got to sit and just watch every single one because there's a new episode every Sunday. But if you get a chance to watch it, you should watch it. If you like Dexter. Yeah.
To do my due diligence, my son did ask me. He said, "Can you show them my art?" I was like, "Okay."
Ooh.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
nice.
Soaking wet rag. Apparently, he dipped in the water after he colored it.
It's like a Van Gogh.
Oh, well, it still lasted.
Then he goes, "Dad, we're putting this on the top of the Christmas tree." I said, "Okay, dude.
Good.
I guess we're getting a snowman on top of the Christmas tree."
Now, do you get a live tree every year, or do you just have an artificial you put up?
No, I'm not picking up fucking needles. Fuck that nonsense.
Well-
Don't get me wrong. I will do it one time and one time only with him, because where I grew up at, which is about 2 hours from here, hour and a half, there is a Christmas tree farm where they'll take you out and they drop you out in the middle of the farm with a handsaw. You pick
Oh,
one. So I will do it one time here when he's a little bit older.
yeah.
Really remembers it. And that'll be the only time that I'll do a live tree, because I just want him to know that, hey, this is an option that's out there available to you, and you can do this when you get to age, but I'm not doing it.
Yeah, we went to the lot last Sunday and got our tree, and we have high ceilings, unfortunately, so the wife likes to have it touching the ceiling, so it's a 10-foot tree, and it was $150.
The prices
Yeah.
of trees are ridiculous right now, partially because there's not a lot of stock. Even here where there's plenty of tree farms here, there's not a lot of stock here.
Yeah, like 2 hours west of here in the mountains is tons of. I mean, they supply trees all up and down the East Coast. Western North Carolina is full of tree farms, and yeah, they're just like. I mean, I wasn't bitching about the price, but back in my mind, I'm like, yeah, that tree last year was probably about $90. It's like, what is it? Something else? Something else that's enjoyable that you got to pay out the nose for now?
Jesus.
And I guess at least it's not like the cost of lumber. The cost of lumber at least went down a little bit.
Yeah.
And I say a little bit because my dumbass this year, I decided I was going to build a greenhouse, which I did. Cost me almost $1,000 just in fucking lumber. And I didn't buy that much lumber because most of that greenhouse is old windows that we replaced from our house.
Oh yeah.
But fuck, it was like 800 and some odd dollars just in lumber. That's not including the exhaust fan that I bought. And
Yeah, probably 500, probably really $500 worth of lumber. That's now $800. Yeah.
yeah, and had I done it pre-pandemic, it might have cost me $300 in lumber.
Yeah. Oh, that's like we were going to put a fence up, and then the pandemic hit, and the prices went through the roof, and it's just like, yeah, no, I'm not paying 10 grand for a fence that would have cost me $3,500. Well, just make sure that keep an eye on the dogs. Make sure they don't go running off nowhere, and they're trained well enough that they're not going to run out in the street. If they do, they're dumbasses, and that'd be their luck.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm typing
Oh, the
now,
birthday
yeah.
boy's in the house.
Wait, no, wait. So I watched the American Rust each Sunday when it came out on Showtime, or I guess that's where it was. Or whatever, HBO, Showtime.
Oh, American
whatever
Rust.
it was
Oh,
on.
yeah, that was that one. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to watch. That one just seemed like it had a lot of meth in it. It just seemed like there were it just seemed like there was a bunch of. Wasn't that the one like in rural Western Pennsylvania? It was like it just seemed like it was a bunch of meth heads. Was that American Rust?
Yeah, no, there wasn't.
No, it just seemed like that area just looked like it was full of meth heads. And since Addie Tooney's now in the house, happy birthday, Mr. Tooney. We are not worthy.
Well, I can't see, but
Happy birthday, Tony.
Yeah. 29. years old.
I was
Right.
gonna say 27, but
Not a day over 30, that's for sure.
no, fuck no.
Except in wisdom.
Yes.
Shit. What do I want to vape?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Adam?
far I got what,
Si,
5?
senor.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Adam Wednesday's mix turned out pretty good.
The Arctic Monkeys or whatever it was.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm going full force on right now. It turned out pretty fucking good. Although I think next time I do a cocoa, I'm gonna add some other sort of cream backer, not just the milky underpants. We're gonna do probably some Bavarian cream or something like that because you need something to cream it up just a smidgen.
We try that.
Maybe even pudding. Who knows?
Why don't we make that and then add some Bavarian cream to it? That's what I'm gonna do right now.
Let's see, Flavor West white cake, Flavor West
'Cause that
blueberry.
looks good. Oh, I may have ran out of Flavor West salted caramel though.
You got vape
If
trays?
you're gonna-
Oh, no,
What?
that's not nice.
Do you got Swags caramel? Do you Swags
Yes,
caramel?
I do.
I bet it'll be fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Swags caramel's got like that fucking glaze the inside of your glass caramel thing going on.
Interesting.
I would not use milky caramel fudge though. That's gonna be a little too thick for that.
Yeah.
Bavarian. Oh, he calls it his barbarian.
Yeah, barbarian
Barbarian.
cream. Yep.
Fucking
I'm
goofball.
gonna use that tonight. I haven't used it yet, so
I still have to get that one.
I've got
I
it.
don't even know what I should use it at. Shane says all of his flavors are at 2.
You know,
But just
the new ones are like 2.
A touch. Go for 1.5.
That's what I was thinking. Less than 2.
If
oh,
you're gonna
but
do the
okay.
milky
I was
undertones.
gonna ask.
All right. Let's call
Well, I'm
this
gonna do it with a custard. I'm just adding it to.
Tick open remix. 20 mils, 2.5 Nick.
Over, I was thinking about what you sent me earlier, Frank. I was thinking about a blueberry banana
Ooh.
with a fucking cream of some sort.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Let that bastard know that the drill sergeant still stands at attention.
Exactly.
I gotta dig out all these fucking VSO flavors out of this box of doom.
You gotta love the box of doom.
Now I'm trying to
Box
find
of
my cream.
One at ham. That's not good.
They need a shelf of their own. I need a swag shelf. After Christmas, I'm gonna consider that. Because that's what Lumi said she was gonna do too. She's like, yeah, I just need to buy a fucking not a shelf for Shane's flavors. Thanks, swag, by the way. I just have a very tiny
Yeah.
room.
That's about fitting too.
I gotta find all these flavors.
I love his bottles though. They're easy squeeze and
Yes. Show is.
Yeah, I finally used Pandoro from FA, and it is very buttery and a little bit orangey, and I really like it.
Has a little bit of anise in it.
I don't
Yeah,
get. I
that
don't
star
get.
anus.
I don't get that from it.
Well, as long as you don't use it too high, you won't get too much.
Yeah, I didn't
but-
use it high. I think it was only. It wasn't my recipe. It was one that was out there. It was called.
I use all my flavors
Yeah.
high.
I don't have it up here now.
I need barbarian, I need caramel, I need chocolate, and I need cocoa. This will be fun.
And I think that cocoa is spot on at 2%. I don't think I would go a touch higher with that at all.
Faux show.
The chocolate came in there really nicely with it. Really helped out the cocoa in that.
Chocolate.
I even thought about punching it up just
Cocoa.
a smidgen.
Ooh, the chocolate?
Yeah.
A smidgen, you say? I'm trying all of your fucking remix ideas right now in one shot. So should I bump it up to 2.5? Oops. I forgot all my hotkeys do that. I'm going 2.5, TJ. I can't taste shit anyway, so. Saving the recipe.
Trying
What's
to
these
find-
motherfuckers?
Yeah, right here. I got it.
Now I'm just trying to find my blueberry jam.
Yeah.
Marianne.
I'd go 2.5 with the chocolate. Everything else should be pretty spot on. Don't increase the toasted marshmallow because it'll just fuck shit up otherwise.
That flavor is gonna be a bitch to find.
It's right here.
Yeah, lucky you. I use mine ages.
That was a
There it
dick
is.
move.
I
1, 2, 3, 4.
gotta find
5, 6.
caramel swag.
5, 6. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat if anybody's trying to get my attention.
Oh yeah, we're not telling you what they're saying about you. Sorry.
That's fine.
Caramel, yeah. All right, that was easier than I thought it was going to be for those flavors. Now I have Arctic Monkeys in my head. Thanks, TJ.
Hey, that's not my fault. That's the article.
I know it's mine. I made the association.
Come on. Go there. I'm back. Wait, no.
All right, is Milky Underpants over here somewhere? Of course not. Why would it be anywhere near where I need to use it?
Oh no.
There's a Nick Evans immortal shot.
Oh,
My
okay.
exposure is way too high. It's the cornbread pudding.
Oh, the cornbread. Yeah. That's
Oh, he
good.
did a cornbread pudding?
Well, yeah, well, it's been a while.
Ah.
He did. Ready?
So I need butterscotch, cream, marshmallow, vanilla, and toasted marshmallow. All right, I'll be right back.
All right. So I'm going to use the FA whipped cream.
Let me see this now. Right.
Don't mind me. I'm over here trying to multitask, come up with a recipe, and watch fights and talk all at the same time.
Ah.
Oh god, come up and watch fights. Wow.
Look, I'm an MMA junkie. Outside of football, that's the only sport I really watch.
How about Georgia getting her ass spanked today?
You know, that's not surprising. Those guys seem to never be able to pull it off when it matters.
Yeah, but the way their defense was this year, I did not expect Alabama to put that kind of numbers up on them. I agree. The one was a pick six, but
Yeah. To be quite honest, all I can say is I'm not surprised. Because they fold under pressure every time. And I say under pressure anytime that they're getting a shot at doing anything legitimate.
yeah, I mean now they'll probably go to the playoff and have to play Alabama all over again
Yep.
and get smashed. I just hate it for Cincinnati. That probably just knocked Cincinnati out of a chance to go in the playoff. Even though they're ranked number 4 right now.
Do I do a blue banana? Actually, you know what? We're gonna go straight real banana. Let me use some candied blueberry, some of the Flavor West, I think.
Yeah, I used Flavor West with some Capella blueberry jam and then some boysenberry raspberry. Really make it jammy. Ooh, this smells really sweet and
Regular.
good.
The regular. Come on.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I
Luke,
swear
yes,
to-
I do have FA metaphor. Sorry, wasn't reading the chat. What's going on, Dylan McNeely?
Blueberry Flavor West. We're gonna go 2.5%. Actually, 2.5%. A little bit of huckleberry as a backer for that, even though you really don't need it for Blueberry Flavor West, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Oh, Fady, yeah, they're definitely. Ooh, Alabama's wide receiver may have got torn ACL today. Yikes. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, I mean, Georgia's still going to make the playoff regardless, and Alabama will be in the playoff, and I don't know who's going to be the other 2 teams now, though. It kind of throws everything off. Michigan, if Michigan, I don't know what happened. Michigan and Iowa. Michigan wins, they're in. And I just don't know about if Cincinnati's going to get in or not. Pitt's beating Wake Forest right now, 24-21, third quarter. I knew that was going to be a high-scoring game. Cincinnati won 35-20. They might. Oklahoma State lost, so that helps. Michigan's leading Iowa 14-3. Iowa's such a fucking fraud. I mean, 2 weeks on Pandora. I didn't even give it that long, and it was really nice. It was decent off the shake, and then it just kept getting better. Let's give this a taste. Give this a lock in. There we go.
Flavor.
Yeah, there's a lot of money in college football, but at least now the players actually get some of it. The name, image, and likeness.
Oh God, those guys are getting fucked left to right and center.
Yeah, they're getting a free education.
But I'm down with the free education part. Some of them get free educations, not all of them.
Well, yeah, the scholarship ones do, yeah.
But those guys that aren't on scholarships that end up playing well and earning a scholarship like 2 years or 3 years in,
Yeah.
they don't get that money back that they spent already.
No, that's like my daughter. That's where my daughter's boyfriend's looking at doing. He's gonna have to walk on now, and I mean he's in a tough spot because he's a kicker and a punter, and he's like the best. He's ranked number 1 in the state of North Carolina.
So he shouldn't have a problem finding a place to walk on it.
Yeah, he's gonna have to walk on though. That's the thing. If he was, the 5th best wide receiver, he'd get a scholarship.
Yep.
Like the team they played last week, every senior on that team had a D1 offer. The whole secondary was all seniors, and they all had D1 scholarships.
Jesus fuck. So do we want to go custard or ice cream with this? I'm gonna go custard with it. We'll keep it simple too. Yeah, 4 flavor banger. Let's try that.
Oh, Dylan, yes. So EA is supposed to be bringing college football back. I thought they were supposed to bring it back this year, but didn't. I gotta see if I can try it out with something else.
I found my toasted marshmallow. It did prove to be quite elusive.
I was gonna say that did take you a while.
I had to check my ELR. I was like, do I even fucking have this flavor? And sure enough, it said I do. I was like, I know it's in there somewhere. It's a little, I mean, it's tiny.
What,
It's barely
TFA?
ever been used, as you can see.
TFA toasted marshmallow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a 30 mil of that because there was a mix that I was making a ton
Oh,
of
still smells good.
that took it.
Here.
I mean, it smells like a goddamn toasted marshmallow. Ah, it's so nice.
Yeah, Ricky, Massachusetts is not a big hotbed for college football. I mean, BC hasn't been good since Flutie. Well, I shouldn't say that. They had one of the Hasselbecks was decent as a quarterback there too.
Berry and cream.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's one nice thing about living here is there's a lot of college football.
Three. Oh, glasses are a mistake. Oops.
Oh, we don't need that. Okay.
Two.
Oh, what am I doing here?
Perfect. Butterscotch ripple. Nose, dude.
I'm keeping it simple. We're gonna go Flavor West
Caramel?
blueberry 2.5%, Huckleberry VSO 1%, 2% VSO banana, and 3% vanilla custard V2.
Hell yeah.
Keeping it simple.
I bet that's gonna be tasty as hell.
With the TFA vanilla custard too?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
keeping it simple tonight.
That's right.
That sounds good. That's something I would make if I wanted something simple and easy. I like it.
Oh, yeah, this blueberry is definitely jammy as fucking sweet in a good way.
Chocolate.
Oh, also follow up for you, Adam, since you're there on Wednesday. The Delosi Lab nicotine.
Yes.
I'm not tasting any abnormalities or anything with it. So
You went ahead and grabbed it?
Yeah, I ordered a 250 of it off of what is it? Nick what the fuck is that?
Nick Base.
Nick Base, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And to be honest, the price isn't bad considering everything that's going on. The shipping was a little steep, but you know.
Yeah.
And the plus side, they shipped out of Minnesota, and that's right next door to me. So I got it in like 3 days.
Nice. Yeah, what I did here, I did Flavor West Blueberry at 2%, Capella Blueberry Jam 1.5%, Boysenberry Raspberry Wonder Flavors at 0.5%, Flavor West White Cake at 2.5%, whipped cream from FA at 1.5%, and I threw in some Flavor West sweetener, which you can leave that in, out if you choose. Called it Stan's Blue Balls.
Nice. That flavor of whipped cream is sinful.
This is the first I've actually used it.
Oh wow. I've had that one for a while, ever since I heard that they weren't going to be selling it here anymore. I was like, oh, let me get that. That was back in the day. That was when Moose was still on the show with us on Sunday mornings.
Oh,
I
yeah.
miss him. How's he doing? Has anybody heard from him?
Not
Nope.
a peep. He like
Not a
vanished off the
single word.
planet.
Yep.
He was so knowledgeable about some things. Like he could just like blah 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 and just talk and wow.
Yep. I still mix his custard on vanilla custard. I still mix that by the 100 ml. It was in like I'll go through like a half a liter of it, and then I'll just leave it alone for a few months, and then come back and make another, 5 100 ml bottles of it.
One more creamy milky underpants. No, I need a half drop. There we go.
Now, Ricky, you had season tickets to the Pats, old Schaefer Stadium?
Ooh, this smells good, TJ. Oh, I don't have any of my bases here.
I hope so, because it tastes good.
Word up.
Well, at least without the adjustments that you just made there on the fly, as I was thinking of them.
Yeah, totally. Just slap this together. It's nice.
I don't know how good it's gonna be off the shake, because when I knuckle tested it the other night, it was a little rough. But I think that's because I didn't have enough like cream, some sort in there.
Mhm.
So that Bavarian cream might make it shake and vapeable.
Oh wow, you went to that game, Ricky? The game that started it all. Yep, game that changed the destinies of two different franchises at the same time. And Mo Lewis is not allowed in the Meadowlands to go to a Jets game, I think, still.
The only thing that I went to of any significance as far as the game is I went to Favre's last game as a Packer.
Oh, wow.
That was that January of 2008, I think.
Favre.
Yeah, probably.
That was here in Green Bay. So I flew up from Louisiana and froze my fucking ass off. My dad flew up from Florida because he was living in Florida at the time before he passed away.
Oh.
And man, we fought over who had to drive back to fucking Milwaukee all pissed up. I say pissed up, I mean we were pissed up.
Oh, I bet.
Although I'm not gonna lie, I did have a hard time drinking my beer before it froze though.
Yeah, I remember going to some games at the vet where it was so cold that your beer would start to get frosty. Would start to freeze on you.
It was wild, like, because I was like, we got to get up there early because I want to tailgate this. I was in the military at the time, so I was in my drinking prime.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I get out there and we get all geared up. My uncle had some cold weather gear shipped to the fucking hotel where we were staying in Milwaukee. So it was there when we got there.
Oh, wow.
And so we get all cold weather geared up once we get up to Green Bay. I'm walking down that I live in Green Bay, I know the street, but I was walking down Oneida Street, which is a main drag here. There's a dude walking around with no shirt, no pants, a pair of boots, and a fucking pair of Green Bay boxers, and he's got the number 4 duct taped on his ass. I'm going, holy shit. And now, mind you, it's fucking, at this time, it's
15, 16 degrees?
18 below zero.
Oh,
boy.
At kickoff time, it was like 20 below zero. Like it dropped a few degrees, but it was already below zero when we got here. It was wild seeing just somebody out there with no fucking clothes on. I'm like, you, sir, your dick is going to freeze off and fall in a snowbank somewhere, and you're going to be too drunk to realize that it fell off.
Exactly.
On a vape either.
No, exactly.
You better tie a string around that thing just in case. Man.
Hey, Luke Loop. I've seen a third of it so far. I just haven't made time to watch more of it. But holy shit, is it awesome so far.
How are you?
I'm intrigued and entranced by all that footage.
On what footage?
Peter Jackson cut of the Let It Be sessions from the Beatles. It's like 10 or 9 hours or something of them writing and rehearsing Let It Be, basically.
Oh, wow.
And for those of
fucking
you
album.
who don't know or are questioning Delosi Labs nicotine as well, that shit is clear as fuck.
It is
Yeah,
clean.
you were showing us that on Wednesday, and I was like, damn, that looks nice.
Yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed by this so far.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think those additions may have done something to this, TJ. I mean, it probably tasted good already, but this off the knuckle even just, it's nice.
I want to say it's probably that extra like Bavarian cream in there that probably does a huge bit.
It's definitely, it tastes like, for lack of a better term, wet.
How did it come like that?
Good. Stuck in the tongue too now.
The
I think I
one
have
down
everything else to vape, so.
plastic bottle. Don't like the plastic bottle.
I needed to remake my
Let me get this.
raspberry donut.
I've been seeing a few raspberry donuts lately. I'm like,
They're all biting off of me.
probably.
That's why. Just kidding. Well, I went and looked at mine, this one, and it's from 2017. And I made this again, like last week, and I have been unable to not have this on hand lately. It tastes
Don't you love it?
really good
It's
off the shake, but like
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal after 3 days. And it's old ass flavors.
Well, yeah.
But it's really, I mean, that picture right there, that's what it tastes like after 3 days. To me, at least.
I'll have to look that up because the screen here,
Don't.
my computer's not that. My monitor's not that big, so
So is right just now. I spilled VG, no PG, on my scale.
oh, I hate when that happens.
Oh,
If anybody wants to make dough, you can.
Yeah, slap it in the chat because I'm gonna look at it. I probably have all the flavors
I
for it.
remember when you did that. I still remember it.
I believe I add 0.25% of flavor art blackcurrant to this recipe now, but that's the only change, and it's probably unnecessary.
Let's see,
In
half a
fact,
percent
it's
of
not
AP.
out, which means I probably didn't use it the last time I made it, but.
FA meringue, FA raspberry,
God.
TFA sweet raspberry, which
Sad day.
a lot of people hate TFA sweet raspberry. I love it.
It eats ketchup. Well, guess what? Shut up. I don't. Don't ruin it for me.
0.25% sweetener, 2.5% flavor was yellow cake. And I
Yeah, that's the one that people are like, what?
I finally just re-upped on the yellow cake for the first time in 4 years.
I
Mine's still going.
And FA
So I have mine in a
Zappolas.
different container and it is almost black.
Yeah, I mean, this bottle's amberish, brownish, but I'm guaranteeing that inside of there, that is motor oil.
But if you were to take it out, you'd be like, no, I ain't using that. That's okay.
that yellow cake, all I get is cake batter. I don't want to taste fucking cake batter. I can't do it.
I never use it for a cake by itself. I do use it for kind of to add cakiness to other things or a batteriness almost, or I'll mix it with a fried to contrast it.
Percentage, but I tried to do a cake with it because I was like, it smells very cakey, like just without mixing it in anything. It smells fantastic, but I was like, yeah, no, not using that anymore. And not to mention, fuck my goddamn coils up. No, fuck that flavor.
Oh yeah, just when I vape this.
Oh, it's a coil killer, yeah.
My cotton doesn't last that long, but this shit tastes so good. It's fucking.
It's worth
It
the
doesn't
cotton.
matter to me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
That's it. Hey, fuck it, I'll deal with it.
I think all these ingredients are sitting here still. I might just make more of
Slushy.
this.
Hey, Slushy, I just saw your one you just put out
Raspberry sweet.
with the RY4 double and the
Supple
Dulce de
bun.
Leche. I got to look and make sure I have
Bakery.
everything for it, and I want to mix that up too. It look good.
Ring. Just flavor out raspberry.
Oh, yeah.
And yellow cake. There's everything to make this recipe. So
I'll make it tomorrow at 4.
I'm making the dough because I ran out and I could always use some more. And I probably got an empty bottle that smells like freaking raspberry donuts already. There it is.
Winner, winner.
All right,
Cloud King Cody. What's up, Cody?
Cloud King.
He was here earlier, and I don't know if you heard my.
Oh, I must have
spill.
missed him.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. Well, I think he might. Well, maybe he wasn't. No, he wasn't. No,
You're thinking Chasing Clouds.
Never mind. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
my
think
bad.
Josh.
Is he here?
He popped in right before the
Josh?
stream to say hey, and then he
Oh.
hasn't get a chance to come back.
Okay. I'm sorry. I get people confused. I'm lucky I know who I am today.
There you go.
For real.
Oh, yeah.
Last night, she said.
4 flavor banger.
So I'm like debating on what to call it. I could get it really like on the edge, but it's kind of a different edge, I guess.
Living on the edge.
So TJ, what would you say that's about a 6 stiffness on that?
Yeah. Enough to let them know that you're going to need to swing really hard in order to get that club to flex.
Exactly.
Raspberry.
That fucker doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah, you need about 110, 115 mile per hour swing speeds and get that club to flex.
Yeah.
Well, if it really causes that problem, then it will help the pharmaceutical industry with the Viagra and stuff. So
Exactly.
they should celebrate that part.
For a sport that I love to play, I finally went to the Grange this year for the first time since my son was 1 year old.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yes,
I
I
could
did.
take my son.
I was telling you about it before the show. Yes, I did. And I got
Yeah,
And-
I have not been on the course in over 3 years now. I'm ashamed of myself.
Oh, I'm ashamed of myself. I used to play 2, 3, 4 times a week.
Yeah, I was
Like,
I was
even when I
2 to
was in-
3 times a week back in the day.
Once I got out of the military, I started playing religiously, like 3, 4 times a week. Even while I was going to college, I would skip classes to go golf. Oh yeah, that's good off the knuckle. That's good.
I mean, I have 3 bags in my garage, all with like, I have a bunch of different drivers, bunch of fairway woods. I got some hybrids. I only have like 2 putters though.
And that's the thing is, because I was playing so much, I had my bag set just the way I liked it,
Mm-hmm.
and everything works for me. When I was surprised is I have a stiff shafted fucking driver, and that fucking flex on that going to the range, I was thinking I was going to be shanking the shit out of it because I haven't swung in so long.
Yeah.
Apparently my club head speed's still pretty good because they were still going down the middle. I was like, well, son of a bitch. I was expecting to be fucking just slicing the piss out of them, figuring I'd lost them club head speed. Because
Yeah.
usually that happens as you get older. You're going to lose club
Yeah.
head speed.
Oh yeah.
It was a wild thing to know that it actually was still doing what it was supposed to.
Yeah, I think mine's like about 9. I think on mine. Mine's pretty whippy, not overly whippy, but enough. I tried using graphite shafted irons, thinking I was going to gain more distance. I fucking hated them.
Actually, I've got graphite shafted irons. They're not bad.
I
just had
hated
to
it.
adjust the way I swung a little bit.
I had no feel for them.
I thought you guys were talking about your private part.
Oh.
Now if that was graphite shafted, I don't know about that. I mean, I
Yeah,
need
yeah.
lube.
If that was the case, I'd have done broke mine way more than one time.
Yeah. And I'd have splinters on my hands from the graphite, from the fiberglass.
Yeah, that's way worse. Nothing like itchy palms.
Shit, I need another drapper.
Okay. I'm still trying to come up with what.
It's dry enough. We can give this a proper go.
Yeah, the other week I was down St. Simon's Island picking up BMWs out of the golf tournament down there.
We get kicked off of what is it? Gosh. Sorry, go ahead. You were on St.
Oh, yeah.
Simon's.
Yeah, and that island is definitely not truck friendly. And they use like their little airstrip there as a place to store the to marshal the vehicles. And we had to have police escorts coming out of there because they had to basically close the
Ooh.
roads so we can run the opposite side of the road to avoid all the trees.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
Yes, they had Glenn County Sheriff's Office escorting us out. I'm like, that's cool. Running traffic lights and stuff. He's like, yeah, don't worry about the lights. Just follow me out. I'm like, okay, cool. Took us
Tell me
out.
twice.
Took us out like 4 at a time.
Oh, after proper tasting, yeah, it's good.
Yeah, this turned out nice. I like this one. This one may turn into a bigger bottle later on.
That one could. I think I might lower the banana just a touch, though. I think 2% might have been a little high.
Yeah, VSO banana, I've never used it more than one because just banana flavors in general usually come out really strong for me.
See, I like banana flavors. I was thinking.
Oh yeah, I
if
do too. But
I figured with the blueberry at 2.5 and then a percent of huckleberry, it would kind of even it out. But no, the banana's still punching a little high.
I mean,
Where did you use the banana?
Too.
It may mellow out a little bit after
Yeah,
after
I feel
3
like it might
days.
mellow.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a till whenever this other bottle runs out. That should probably be Monday or Tuesday.
Yes, that's right.
I like Luke Loop's suggestion with this mixing instead of using a white cake, using metaphor from FA, which is like a sponge cake.
Metaphor.
Yeah, it's kind of like Twinkie cake without the filling.
Oh.
Yeah, I like that mixture of the fluffy white and fucking angel cake mixed. That's for me. That's a perfect cake.
That is a really good cake.
And then I always any cakes I do, it doesn't matter what the fuck I'm doing with them. It gets creamy, milky undertones because it gives you that. For me, it gives a perfect moistness.
Moist. Yep. I don't know. There's now that I can get FA milk and not have to order from chefs, I may start using that a little bit more. But I think creamy milky undertone would probably go well with that. And
I'm gonna paste it.
or maybe FA fresh cream
What's the name?
or cream fresh as they like to use
the
it.
name of it.
Yeah.
Ham's
Creme
amethyst
fraiche.
cream.
Would you name it?
Ham's amethyst cream. Still
Oh,
cream.
okay.
Yeah, I thought that's about as risque as I would go with it. But it's barbarian cream 1.5, blueberry VSO 3%, blueberry raw VSO 0.5, cranberry jam 1.4, custard premium 2%, pomegranate VSO 2%, and a little vanilla cookie 1%. So if you look at how blueberry and cranberry, you got blue and red with the pomegranate. I still want to say pomegranate. I can't help it. It makes amethyst. So red and blue make purple.
Green. Yeah. I mean, red and blue make
So-
purple. Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah, so that was the whole premise behind the amethyst. So going in theme with the show, that's kind of my named it that. So
Nice.
but
Man,
it tastes really good.
I wish that was my least risque fucking thing. Even using golf names, I did one for Breno that I called Breno's birthday foursome.
There you go.
And then I did another
I've
one,
got
Tiger
others
Woods
that are-
crash, the Tiger's morning after.
Yes.
Oh fuck.
Still, if you like any candy vapes, you have to mix up Tiger's X from the late Graham Digital Drops. It's a Swedish fish.
Yeah, don't do Swedish fish. Not me. Don't even like them.
Fucking love them.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I try to. Yeah, I have some that are named pretty. Like I have some Pussy Peach.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has mango and peach, and it smelled. John, my husband said it smelled like a pussy, whatever. So that's kind of why it was Pussy Peach.
So it smells kind of musty.
I guess I don't know. Not mine. But anyway.
So it depends on what you get on the intake and then the exhale.
Yeah, but it tasted really good.
Usually does.
Yes. Damn, I don't have any batteries up here, do I? Son of a bitch.
Well, I'll just post it and then I'll put a picture. I'm not prepared. I hate that. Hey, right there.
TJ, you remember back in the day? Remember that video game Tech Mobile on Nintendo?
Oh, I still play that. I've got one of the little NES classics. I still play it once in a while.
Yeah, there's a phone version of it now. It's called it's called Retro Bowl. It is so fucking addictive. It's like it's not licensed or anything, so you don't have any player names in, but it's just it's still the same premise. And it's like so easy to just pick up and play.
Oh fuck.
And then it gets harder as you play it though. And then you get guys like you'll get a player he gets a DUI and you got to fine him or not fine him and his morale goes down, and if their morale goes low enough they won't re-sign with you, and you got salary caps and you got to sign offensive and defensive coordinators. And
oh, that's wild.
you can, I mean, the paid version you can edit the names and stuff, so you get a guy with a bunch of DUIs, you can just name Henry Ruggs or something.
That's almost worth paying for it.
There's a guy who's a horse trainer in based out of Alabama. He named a horse after Henry Ruggs. This was before it happened because the guy's big Alabama fans. Like, how would you like still having that horse?
Must be getting it sloshed every night.
Yeah, right. Well, you know the horse got to be fast.
Yeah, it's got to be quick.
Yeah.
Might not run straight. Oh fuck.
Right.
Hey, what's up, BB? Vienna, Austria under lockdown. Oh no.
Oh shit.
Is that from the corporate virus, the Omicron one? The corporate variant?
Welcome to Omicron.
It just sounds like now they're giving corporate sponsorships to these variants.
Omicron Solutions. Take care of all your virus needs.
That's right.
I'm no longer afraid of the other variant. At least the Omicron. Every time that there's a new variant, that's all I can think. And it's not that I don't believe the shit is dangerous, because it can be dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, I know. I've lost a couple of friends.
I hate to tell everybody, but all of these variants have been out there. They're just now finding them.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure.
all it is. It's similar to like the
maybe,
flu, where there's
yeah.
1,000 different variants. It's just a matter of when we find them.
Well, that's why there's a new flu vaccine every year, is because it's a different variant of the flu.
Yep. And they go after what they perceive is going to be the worst of the variants that year.
Yes. But yes, I lost one friend in September. There's one person I believe he has it now that is a member of the community. Babyface assassin Eric Sutherland. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
he's in the hospital right now, and I think it's
Yep.
from that.
Yeah. He got himself a ticket to the Backstreet Boys reunion tour.
Yep. So hopefully he clears up and gets home and heals, and because he still has young. I mean, he's a good guy. He's got young kids. He's got he's a family man. He's a Packers fan, so can't hold that against him.
Yeah, I think his youngest is what, like 6 or 8?
Young, yeah.
Yeah, he's also got grandkids too.
Damn.
He's got one of his daughters has got a kid. I think it's like 2 or 3.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but prayers and best wishes to Eric and his family. Hopefully they get through it. You fear we lost so many people in the community over the last year from this, so
No more.
Exactly. For as much as I've been resisting it, I'm going to probably just go ahead and get the jab and get it over with. And
Do it.
You haven't jabbed it yet?
Nope, haven't jabbed it yet.
He ain't got the jab yet over there.
Yeah, I know you gotta lick it. You gotta lick it before you stick it, but
Sometimes.
It usually helps.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah, so when they go to give me a jab, I'll just tell the nurses, like, hold on. All right, go ahead and you can do it now. Especially because I want to travel and you can't leave the country without it. So
Apparently you can. I just need to find out how. My fucking drummer went to Puerto Rico a couple weeks ago and he's not vaccinated. And I have no idea how that happened.
Well, Puerto Rico is part of the United States. It's a U.S.
territory.
territory.
Even territories, they're like, yeah, you're cool.
Apparently.
Yeah. Apparently with territories, it's all right. It's anything U.S. related. So technically you could go to Guam, Saipan, all of the Polynesian islands.
Okay. That makes sense then. I haven't really seen him since he's been back. We keep like not being able to practice because of holidays and other bullshit.
Oh yeah.
The fact that he was in Puerto Rico for a week. It was a family vacation and it was his birthday too.
Oh, cool. Deb. What's up, Deb 22?
Damn.
23.
It smells kind of toasty.
Well, a toasted marshmallow will do that to it.
Mm-hmm.
The toasted marshmallow on top, I'm telling you, that was the hot ticket in that.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
just saw you release a recipe and it says don't mix unless something. So I was like, I gotta go look at that now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is good. This will probably taste even better tomorrow, but yeah, that's good.
I'm assuming he probably put it over on VC.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be nice with some coffee in the morning.
Well, don't tell me how it is with coffee. I don't want to know because I don't drink coffee. Although I
don't drink coffee unless John makes it and brings it to me.
Oh.
I live
you
off
got
of it.
pink Tommy. Oh, good for you.
I will say though, I did have some of it with energy drink this morning. Don't go together well.
Ooh,
No, I can't imagine that would no.
I drink coffee energy drinks.
So 20, 21. Michigan's leading Iowa now 21-3 in the fourth quarter.
So good. Oh, it's so good.
I was so happy to see Michigan finally beat Ohio State. I'm not an Ohio State fan.
No, neither am I. Goddamn Buckeyes.
This shit right here.
Oat milk.
We got it at the tree for $1 a can.
Dude, I can't.
gives me cocaine-like energy. I'm not even kidding.
Wow.
I had to quit drinking Monster. I used to be. I was a 1 can a day person, and it was always in the morning. But there was one morning I woke up and my fucking hands looked like I had Parkinson's, and I was like,
Oh yeah, it's terrible
Oh,
for you.
wow.
I was
It's
like,
terrible.
So I switched to something with not all the extra additives and all that other shit, some generic off-brand shit, and made sure I read through the labels. It's got a little bit of caffeine, and that's more than enough for me. And I don't wake up fucking doing this anymore, going, yeah, but I shoot with this hand, none of that nonsense.
Oh,
Yeah, I
Liam
used to be hooked on the
repellent.
regular
Is
Monsters
that the
for
one
a
you're talking
while.
about, Tam?
Bro?
What?
There's Liam repellent. Is this the recipe you're talking about? Yeah,
I
not to be
guess
made
so.
unless you are suffering from a Liam infestation.
Oh, okay, I got you. A Liam info.
Cap golden butter at a half, vape train grape at 1, TFA sweetener at a half, toasted marshmallow 1.5, vanilla bean ice cream TFA at 3, and swirl at 2.
Butter grape ice cream.
Yeah, is this one? I guess did he get picked for a
Find the
challenge this
flavors
week?
that was for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's in the wheel thing, and you get certain
Yeah, I'm
flavors
just
picked
think-
for you. And
I don't know how vape train grape is. I actually
Yeah,
Bull City sent it a sample bottle of it to me for free. Oh yes. Simon says do not mix. It says for the wheel. Yes, I thought it was a wheel of death.
Like I could go for like a grape frozen yogurt recipe. Like I could see that tasting good, but like butter and like ice cream, which can have butter notes too. And
Lumi.
Yeah,
I want a buttery grape.
I'm not a big fan of the grapes.
Oh, like it's like diesel. Oh yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, it kind of smelled kind of funky when I.
Hi, Lumi. Creeper.
Yeah, I always forget about posting a link to the show over on Discord. I always forget.
Yeah, this is good, TJ.
Oh, sir. I want to try to throw together the one that Meter did too, because his looked really fucking good too.
He had a couple recently that looked good. Not for you, but that mint one that he made, the Andy's mint one, it looked kind of interesting.
Yeah, that's a no-go for me. I don't do mint.
Yeah. I've been wanting a minty vape.
Like a fucking odd duck. I don't do mint and chocolate together. I don't drink fucking coffee. No.
Now, see, I can like thin mint candies and thin mint cookies. I can eat them all day long. Try to vape them. Oh fuck no.
Y'all are crazy.
No, I can't even eat them. I don't even. The thought of mint and chocolate together is fucking disgusting to me. I just
I
don't.
love those things. Oh my gosh. But I don't really like. I can vape it a little bit, but not much.
It's like the taste
But
of
I love
coffee. I
them.
don't like the taste of coffee nor the smell of it.
Oh wow.
I love the smell of coffee and plain coffee. I don't, but add some hot chocolate to the coffee. I love it. Oh my
Make
gosh.
like a mocha.
Like a mocha.
Although,
Yes.
what's
Oh,
really weird for me not liking the taste of coffee or smell of coffee, there's a couple rubs that I like that have coffee in them.
Oh yeah.
Like fucking smoking meats.
Yeah, coffee
But-
rubs, absolutely.
I don't generally like coffee, but on certain rubs it tastes good.
It does. I think it was just because of the other stuff in it, it balances it out.
Yeah, usually it requires a fuck ton of brown sugar.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like I smoked a turkey for Thanksgiving, and I just used a regular store bought rub I had, and it still turned out good. I've gotten really lazy and just like taking every shortcut I
just put
can when it comes to my
together what
cooking.
You're talking about a rub. Okay. I just put it together.
You're
Yeah.
thinking about the wrong kind of rub and
Yeah, yeah. I rubbed my bird on Thanksgiving. Yep.
I smoked one too.
Slapping it around.
Last week, actually, was it last weekend? Last weekend, Saturday, I smoked about 40 or 50 pounds of cheese.
Oh,
God.
that sounds good.
Downside, You fucking eat the shit for 2 weeks because otherwise it's bitter. And I even tried today. I pulled out a piece of string cheese. I was like, oh, fuck it. I know I need to let it go another week. I took a bite out of it. I'm like, oh, God, it's fucking bitter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's weird because the smoke it'll make it really bitter on the cheese for about 2 weeks to 2 to 4 weeks usually.
Well,
But usually right around the 2 weeks, it's palatable.
I'm glad you're loving the new job there, Looms. Yeah, Michelle had mentioned that you were working in the same place she works at.
Oh,
Yeah, don't you remember
Oh,
the
cool.
last time I was on this show with you, Frank?
Yeah.
I think it was your show, and Michelle popped in and she was like, anybody looking for a job? And I was like, actually, I know somebody's looking for a
Yeah.
job. All worked out.
Yes.
So
yes,
Ricky
Simon,
Mahoney,
exactly.
AP is acetylpyrazine. That is, it's hard to explain. It smells like fucking Fritos corn chips when you open it. It's really strong, but if you use it tastefully and sparingly, it can enhance bakeries. It can bring out like a grainy note in
Mhm.
things.
Sure.
Unless your name is Giancarlo, then you use it to make pizza rolls.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, because
And
you're
you used
using
a lot
it.
of it.
Yeah, like 30%. Yeah.
That's still fucking wild that I have a bottle of that sitting here.
The Phantom Ravioli. Yeah, I still have a bottle somewhere
In
too.
the OG skull.
Oh, I didn't get it in the OG skull, but oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's rough as hell to vape though.
Oh, it's fun to
Yeah,
give
flavor
people though.
you would have, yeah.
Nah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Lumi, I just saw that. Awesome.
I did that to my brother one time when he was here. Fucking put it in his atomizer. His wife was so pissed because she was sharing it with him. I couldn't get it out of there. All I could taste was fucking pizza and fucking basil. I'm like, oh, you'll have that.
I remember when I first got it, and I was
It's not the
downstairs
same, though.
vaping it, and Beth was upstairs in the bedroom, and the smell came up, and she thought one of the cats pissed on the bed.
Oh shit.
She's like, "You're not allowed to vape that shit in the house anymore. You take that shit outside."
It's kind of like fucking honey.
Oh yeah, God.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately,
That's
because I
horrible.
like honey and vapes, but man, does
Just
not leave the room smelling pleasant.
no.
Oh,
Yeah,
I needed
yeah.
that.
You can use Serial 27 as a sub for the AP. I would probably go higher than the 0.5 though. If you're going to use
Yeah, that's
Serial
way less
27.
concentrated than AP. AP
Yeah,
is.
I would go like 2, maybe
It
1.
won't taste,
Two with what?
but it
One-
might be. It'd probably be close.
With flavor or cookie?
No, Serial 27 in place of AP.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I'm using AP at 0.5. Fitty.
All
Yeah,
right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think.
yeah, 0.5.
It definitely makes the recipe. If it wasn't in there, it'd be weird. It wouldn't be the same. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna mix that after the show.
I love that freaking recipe.
I'm gonna throw it
It's
together.
really sweet. Like, I mean, it's a sweet recipe, but I mean,
Well,
so are
good.
those little donut munchkins with the
Yeah,
sugar
go
glaze on
over
them, you know?
2. I mean, me with flavor art, well, with cookie, flavor art cookie. If I go over 2, I get like burnt cookie. That's me though.
Yeah, I never use it over 2. That's the ceiling for me as well, I think.
Yeah, so you get like SSA crisp waffle when you go over 2%.
Yeah, I start to get a burnt
I like
cookie.
that flavor. But yeah,
that flavor
you can't go
is-
high with it.
No, that flavor is burnt. It's not even a
But it-
cooked waffle. It's a waffle that was left on the waffle
I
iron for
like
like
that
20
flavor.
minutes.
I love that flavor. It just adds that bend in there just a little too long, maybe. I kind of like my
A
waffles
little.
like that. So
Little.
see, I like it. But I used it at like 1/4%, I think.
Yeah,
in my waffle.
when I pick that up, it's when I pick up just black out of that flavor. That flavor just reminds me of black. All right, Luke. Take care, brother. Rest up.
Later, dude. All you need is love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't sing too much Beatles. We know what happens when you sing Beatles on YouTube.
Nah, that's if you play a recording. We can sing all we
that's if you
want.
sample it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shit, gang, we've already banged out more than 2 hours,
Woo-hoo!
making up for lost weeks.
Yeah, I gotta attempt to sleep soon. I gotta be at work at 5. Gross.
Yeah, so yesterday last night I was up till like 1 a.m. I couldn't fall asleep, and I wanted to get up at 6, and that didn't happen. It was like close. Well, I wanted to get rolling by 6. It was like closer to 7, but it was all right. All I had to do was just drive 2.5 hours up here, deliver, and then 20 minutes home. Park truck and drive home. It was an easy day.
Nice.
Still did 62 hours this week, so.
Holy shit. Money, 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 money.
Yeah,
I'm putting a picture on my recipe, and I have to talk my way through it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Save. Okay. Almost done. Oh, that was quick. No.
So-
Okay, I did something wrong.
Uh-oh.
No wonder it was quick because it didn't. I screwed it up. Okay.
Oh, Dad,
Okay,
what'd you get?
Ricky.
Would you get like cortisone shots in your knees?
Oh my gosh. Shots in the knee.
Who did this?
Deb.
Deb.
Oh, Deb, that's right. Yes. How did that go?
She says the best thing she ever did. Best thing ever did so far.
Really? Wow.
Depends on what it was that they shot you with, whether it was cortisone or whether they did the gel.
Oh, she did cortisone.
Hopefully it lasts a while.
Okay, now we have a picture.
So, Adam, do Arsons have any gigs coming up this month, or?
I don't think we're booked till February currently, but who knows? Somebody might be like, "Hey, you guys want to play a show this week?" I'm like, okay.
Hell yeah, money.
We're kind of down for playing anything that we can right now, just because we miss it so much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, nothing in stone until February. It's like right around Valentine's Day, I think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, we're just releasing music as we write it. We last time we got together, we finished the music for a song that we were writing, and then Ed and Jake, my drummer, they had a song that they were working on and they taught it to me, and we basically finished the music for that one too, that same session. So
Sweet.
yeah, at least 2 or 3 more songs will be coming out in the next couple months. We're just
And
releasing them one by one, not even bothering with an album, just releasing songs.
you have a new single is that on Spotify or is it?
It should be everywhere in the next couple days. It's on Bandcamp right now, but I'm assuming it's on Spotify. I'm gonna find out right now because I honestly have no idea.
Summer at band camp.
Yep. It's one time.
I went to band camp.
It is not on
song, go figure.
Spotify yet, but I think they slack on that shit. Takes them a little while, but
Hey, song's fantastic. If you don't go buy it, at least listen to it, for Christ's sakes.
there's the link if you want to buy it. Our music's always available on Google Play and iTunes and the Amazon store as well too. So if you have a preferred platform, you can buy it on any of those. We get the same
Sweet.
15 cents regardless where you buy it from.
Well, you gotta go buy a doormat too, because that's my favorite go-to.
It's like my favorite Eddie Narson song to play is Doormat. It always makes me happy.
I don't think
Did
I
the
know
beat
that
on
one.
that one. That's what hooked me at first, was the beat on that song. And then I was like, all right, I'm down with it all the way through.
Shut up, Simon.
Boy, boy. Nice.
Maybe we added a flute player to our album. A flautist. Punk rock flute player.
I've got flutes.
What's the
That'd
real
be
one?
interesting.
Yeah, like the big silver one on the side. What was that?
I have so many tabs
I
open.
could have been if I would have tried, but I didn't. Oh, she has an artist shop. Oh my gosh, I'm envious. Let me check this out. Hold on.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't seen Danielle Jones in a couple of weeks since Grim Green's stream was down.
She has a store.
Apparently.
Like that, whatever. What's your way?
Oh, look at that.
Cute.
I like her little blue screwdriver shirt. That's cool. $12. It's cheap. Mm. I like it.
Red, what's artist shop?
Toonie links, Toonie links. So many.
Looking born into war.
We are the ones who don't know what we're
Wildlife.
fighting for.
I'll have to listen to that later. That sounds good though. Just listen first couple seconds of it and look, oh yeah.
We don't fuck around.
Oh hell no.
Hopefully that one will get on the radio. That'd be nice.
I
We had
love
pretty good
that
luck with our last couple singles.
Yeah. All
Just
right,
gotta hit up our
gang.
boy.
So TJ, what you got coming up this week?
God only knows. To be quite honest, I know I'll be doing something 9 o'clock next week, Wednesday. As far as what we're mixing, I have no earthly fucking idea. I'm probably gonna fuck with some more Cocos, but it'd probably be more Theorycraft, and then I'll do something close to Christmas where I'll do like a final revision. But think I'm gonna nix the caramel because I just did something easy to try to figure out the Cocos this week.
Yeah.
So go with something a little more upbeat. I think I'm gonna try to fuck with a peanut butter hot chocolate.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So,
Oh, Giz was on the Casada live stream today. I was doing other stuff and I didn't get a chance to catch it live. I usually I'll go ahead and catch some of that on the replay.
that was one thing I was happy about. We went to Minnesota back in April, and I actually got to go have lunch with Giz back in April. So that was
Cool.
awesome to see him. Doing well, all vaxxed up and doing the right thing. It was
Nice.
good. And
Still
everyone,
stealing beers from his wife.
I think he may have slowed down on that because he's not dead yet. So I mean, he may still
Yeah.
be stealing
That's
them,
a
or
good
he may
point.
just have gotten a little sneakier.
Ah. Or maybe she lightened up a little bit. It's like, oh, yeah, I'll let you steal one every once in a while. I'll look the other way on that one. Just take the IPAs. It tastes like cat piss anyway.
Watch it.
Oh, that's like I have a beer bet tomorrow on the Eagles Jets game. My old neighbor, he's a big Jets fan. He messaged me the other day. It's like, hey, you want to bet 6-pack on the game? I'm like, sure. It's like, then afterwards, I'm like, you do know the Eagles are 11-0 all time against the Jets? Oh, I didn't know that stat. I'm like, you still want to make the bet? Yeah, sure. I'm like, okay.
This is another. Now the Eagles are going to lose because it's going to cost you a sixer.
Oh yeah, and it's like winner's choice, and he works at a brewery. So if I win, he's just going to give me something off the line. So it's not going to cost him shit, but he'll probably want some 10% craft beer stuff at the Brewer's Kettle down the road.
I guess this. I want a sixer that Sam Adams fucking high end $200 a bottle shit.
Oh yeah, they don't even sell that in North Carolina.
Oh yeah, I guess there's only a few states where that's allowed. Luckily, I live in one of those weird fucking places where they're like, "Fuck it, we don't care.
Oh,
I'll
no,
hide
you
it.
don't. No, you go into truck stops there, you can buy hard liquor.
Fuck yeah. You pull into any truck stop and there's a liquor section and guys drunk in their cabs.
Oh, God. I still remember one thing. I know the cashier screwed up. It was in like March or April, and Summer Shandy was just getting re-released for the season, and he charged me like it was cheaper than soda. I'm like, you sure about? Oh yeah, it's right. I'm like, okay.
Shit. I'm
I'm
not
like,
gonna complain.
no, I was like, all right, cool.
I'll give you one chance to fix your shit.
Yeah,
If you ain't gonna fix it, fuck it, I'll take it.
yeah, it was like 50 cents a can. I'm like, yeah, that's not right.
That's a hell of a deal. You can't even get that for fucking
No.
you can't I can't even find 50 cents of beer anymore for a cheap beer.
Oh no, I remember back in the day. I'm going back 20, almost 30 years ago. There was this one little bar. It was down the street from where I worked, and we'd go in there every Friday after work. And Jenny Light on draft was 50 cents.
And there's a place where I grew up at when I would come home on leave when I was really young in my military career. This is in the early 2000s, where they had a $10 drink and drown night.
Oh God.
And I would come home on leave and make sure that my leave fell so I had at least 3 days to recover before I had to get on a plane to go back. And that's when I would go down to that bar and drink and drown.
Oh wow.
You shitty on $10.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he said
There
he
was a
used to go to Canada for cheap beer and gas. Yeah, now it's the other way around.
there was a place in Baltimore. Was it in Baltimore? Yeah, I want to say it was in Baltimore because it was when I was stationed in DC. I remember every once in a while we'd go to there was a spot in Baltimore we'd go to that was drink and drown. We'd go there for the fucking weekend because it's a good little hoof from DC to fucking Baltimore.
With the traffic, it's an hour.
Yeah, so for guys that don't have a fucking car though, I mean it's a good
Yeah.
little hoof to get down there. But I mean, we'd go down there, get a hotel. Friday night we'd go to this. It was like a gigantic fucking tent, basically. And I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks to get in. And I was underage at the time because I was only like a year into my military career.
So you were like
And
19, 20.
I was like 19. Show them my military ID. They wouldn't even look at the date. They just see military and just go on in. And it was like 30, 40 bucks. And I thought 30, 40 bucks, that's a hell of a night out. If I can get shitty and they're not even going to check my ID, fuck it.
Yeah, right. Oh, how was it? Oh, well, yeah, ice skating and you fell. That's about normal. I mean, there's no way it was like real ice, right? But it was like 60 degrees outside.
We went to the indoor place in Greensboro.
Oh.
We went after the tree lighting thing.
Oh, okay. Now she went to a real hockey rink. Okay.
Yeah, there was like professional. Like there's one guy with a Flyers jersey on. He was like zooming. Huh?
All right, I think we're gonna shut this puppy down. Slowing down. So Tam, you got anything going on?
Actually, I'm gonna do the Vape and Trucker stream tomorrow.
Oh, cool.
So that will be on tomorrow. We haven't done it in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So that will be tomorrow.
And that's what, 7 p.m.
and-
Eastern?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so.
7 p.m. So that will be going tomorrow. And I know Addie put the link to that stream earlier, or to the whatever, the YouTube channel.
Yep, and you got your streamer
So-
links
and
out
I'm
there.
gonna do VSO tomorrow on it. VSO, talk about VSO. Oh, Addie, he's right there. He's so awesome. He's just like, well, here it is again.
Oh, yeah.
So there's the link. to the
Addie's on
channel.
point.
We're gonna do that tomorrow. So we're gonna probably be mixing some VSO flavors again. And I have a new butter pecan VSO I want to try. I'm excited about. So
Yeah.
other than that, no, that's it. hopefully I want to try to join Wendy Vape stream again Monday night. Hopefully I can get my shit together to join her, but we'll see.
Yeah, have to check that out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, gang. It was good being back in the seat. Let's say it's been like 3 weeks, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do one next. Well, definitely do one next week. Maybe even be more drunker. I don't know. I'm pretty sober still. The wife won't be in town, so it might be. We may end up having it might be a marathon stream next week. We'll see. Might be one of them ones that turns into after dark.
Oh my god.
One of the ones that ends up
Sexy
getting
time.
deleted. Alrighty, gang. Addie, once again, happy birthday, brother.
Yeah, happy birthday.
You are
We love you.
the real goat.
Happy birthday to you.
Hey, brother.
To you. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to you. Bye-bye.
So good at that stuff.
Perfect. All right, and if you go over to Twitter and you look up Professor Glands, just tell him that your shit's working good. That he's full of shit, and if you want to send
Yeah,
him a
I'm
little,
gonna tell him.
if you want to send him a little proof, I'm sure he'll probably appreciate that too.
Get your tent.
That's right. Pitch a tent, throw a little cloud around it, and be good to go.
Bam, it keeps it PG and you don't get cut off Twitter that way.
There you go.
Hey, VG makes a really nice lube. Just saying.
That's right.
Water
right.
soluble.
That's it. All right, gang. Be safe. Wash your hands. Don't talk to strangers. Go get vaccinated
Be happy.
and be happy.
Sorry,
And-
I gotta interrupt where it's not.
Of course. And we'll see everybody next week. Bye, everybody.